Hello? Bro. Bro, I thought I pressed the button. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. What's up, everybody? Oh my god. The match already started, but I'm sorry guys for sleeping in. Listen, I was going through a lot yesterday, alright? I was going through a lot. But better late than never, right? So yeah, the match already started, but we'll be able to watch the full BO3 and the next BO3. You guys think this is okay for chat? Fine, right? Should be fine. Hopefully. Okay. Here we go. Here we go.
Into the fight. Main is a threat. There is an arrival from Techno as well. Jota just the one. They're in. Only one sick. And Blitz puts him down. It's too damn easy for the Mongols. This T side.
Oh, the quality's getting fried.
Starting to wonder if that scoreline from IEM Rio is going to be too hard for the Mongols to get
Hold on.
once more.
Bro, why is the quality getting fried? This is what Troy was talking about. Hold on, chat. Hold.
Just reflecting on
How
that.
bad was it?
It was a while ago. It was a 13-2 scoreline in favor of the Mongols on Anubis, but it was an 11-round CT side.
Oh, so they might just do it on the T side.
It could just happen real damn quick.
Look, you see it?
I mean, you know.
Did you see that?
Eternal Fire will be reminding themselves that it is the CT side.
But this moment, if I'm Madra, I
Wait,
feel
did
like I'm in a bit of a box. When they come our way, we're not winning the initial exchange, which means then someone has to get a multi-kill.
What's causing
and we're
that?
not even doing that. So now I feel that we need to go. We can only partially invest once more, but it does feel now at the moment things are desperate. You need to start going for those, mid layers where you push forward and try and take the fight on a bit of a timing. But the Mongols are just starting in pretty default spread, so you should be ready and set up for that. So Eternal Fire, they're being swallowed at the moment. Flame Snuff, they can still ignite it. There's plenty more time. There's plenty more time.
Fuck.
Rounds.
Yes, and
Now, who do you think will win?
An opportunity for him to give that elusive second round to Eternal Fire.
I've never really given him a heads-up duel either, right?
Are we
the
good?
double mollies in mid, the pressure on the other sides. He's always having to rotate to one of the two.
W comms, what the YouTube called. W comms.
This is a boost for Zentaris to be set up for success. Slips off.
It's 14:42, yeah.
Jota. Oh, he hits the first headshot.
Alright, lock in. Sorry guys for being late. I'm sorry yet again. I wanted to get coffee too, but I didn't have, Sorry.
Magic gifted that rifle.
Oh, that could have been the first opening kill for Eternal Fire. Still yet to get one on the board on this CT side. And
okay, so Mongolz is currently owning.
Pressure applied all over the map simultaneously. There's mid utility, there's
I gotta lock
players.
in. I gotta immerse
He just
myself.
had a shot fired off Jota, communicating that. But they're everywhere.
So is it true 910 just came from Dota?
Still yet to get an opening frag.
Is it true 910's a Dota player?
This time round.
A util block smoke. Feels like a fake. Confirmation of two bodies there. A second layer of flashbangs. And Zentara is proactive with that low HP, takes a risk and picks off Mazinho. They're running light on time, Chad. Mongolz running very light on time. Jota caught on the rotation though. 9-10 trying to pivot with the bomb. You haven't got the time. 13 seconds. Zentara gets hungry, starts haunted now by his overextension. They might actually still plant. They might actually still win this round. If 9-10 gets the bomb down, denied. Magicus has to live. And Eternal Fire convert their second down to the wire. Down to a one. How does it get that close?
Oh, the buzzer beaters for Eternal Fire. That's the only way they've thrown these rounds on the board.
Timeout.
15 seconds, Chad. 9-10 has the bomb outside main. Looks like he's running away.
They might have been conceding yet again, like we saw them do earlier on in the piece. Sure, they've got residual cash to work with. But you're thinking in this moment, maybe it's better just to hold on to our guns. Didn't pull the rotation as we had hoped. short just after.
Nice!
Removed everything again. It was a partial buy. Techno with some frustrations. Mara with a face palm and a tactical timeout now from the Mongolians. Shouldn't be too frustrated with that one. It's become pretty damn good. Can get out another buy. There's still residual cash on the likes of Blitz and 9-10 going forward.
Small,
Senzu should be able to justify another one as well.
Well, coming into round 9, 9-10 has 10. Solid start for the Mongolian sniper.
Yeah.
Woxy will have to fight. Oh, spotted.
Yeah, and he's still not shy. Known to be quite a feast or famine style AWP. When he's on, it's very hard to get him off. Yet to see his name with an opener, with a frag, no less.
I don't like
contrast
Anubis.
to his
I don't
rival
like
on
this
the other
map.
side of the server. Blitz again with mid-control.
Bit quick, a bit more direct this time.
There's an opportunity for Woxic's first here. Not blind.
No.
What? 9-10's just quicker.
Crouch
Nails
peek.
the shot with Cardia. Humbled, and again, Mongolz successful. This is their 7th already.
What part do they start
Let's
rage
see if we start
hacking?
the
Yeah.
minigame. Does Blitz call his boys off? Does he send them out
Guys,
for the
pause
hunt?
the match. I'm rejoining.
Does he send them to try and strip this away from Eternal Fire? Senzu's already heading over towards spawn.
He's gonna kill some Senzu.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
Zantares is
Ding,
being spotted out, loses
Wait, right here.
his 4th death there, Blitz,
Oh,
and Senzu as
Zantares.
well. Zantares is managing to prevail, at least in the save.
That'll be it for the Mongols. Likely just to hold their haunches at the moment. Don't want to send too many boys to their death, as Eternal Fire will retain these 3 with the loss bonus. They can drop out 2 more M4s.
Boom.
Actually, you know what? Zantares will have enough to facilitate a Woxic AWP. Means that he will be lighter on util, but can give the AWP for Woxic to work with. We'll see if that's the decision that comes forward. Is the scoreline now 7-2, a 5-round game? And it is. Zantares invests, he donates, and that was the shot that opened up the site.
Where's his POV of
They
it though?
continue to exploit these mid to A.
I need to see the
splits,
9-10
and Woxic,
POV of that.
a tough day at the office so far. I said Wakadia joining the roster, it was the real shift for Turkish Counter-Strike. Well, maybe the conversation should have been Zantares and Woxic joining forces. Something that once upon a time felt like it was never going to happen. The 2 of them in the server side by
Later,
side.
like later, yeah. Well,
With Madra at the helm, now some young guns, but Woxic,
I'm trying to chill for now.
he's been a very
but yeah,
impactful
yeah.
piece in the last run from EF.
I do want to.
At the moment, silent.
Yeah, and understandable that you're calling a second
7-2
tactical timeout so early into this match.
Still par for the course available. It's not over yet. Faber knowing that.
Flashbang. Sorry, I'm not really. Like, I'm still waking up.
That is
Still
the
waking
CT
up,
side
right?
of
Chat?
Anubis,
I'm not.
currently copping a lot of flack.
I'm still tired, Bob.
Zantares might have to fight in mid. Right, if they do the standard double mollies mid, oh, hold up a second. This is quite aggressive.
Yeah, but this is where Woxic is
He's
posted, so
yep.
golden opportunity for him. Ricardia throws his typical util, block smoke main. Could boost him over this, or will play in front of it, actually, in combination with the incendiary. Ricardia doesn't take too much damage
Like
from the
really,
HE.
like... Bro, if I'm doing what he's doing right now, I get
The
flamed.
flash is perfect, turns it, dips away, he's been spotted on the edge of the smoke.
Getting cooked. Now Opera's here to hold 3 people.
Now Woxic under scrutiny, has to extinguish,
He
trying
could
to find
extinguish.
an angle he can operate with, has something, and delivers
Doesn't get
something
blind.
onto
No
Mazinho.
flashes.
Lives on 1 HP, it's all he has to
Good
work
flash
with.
by Major.
Connects as Eternal Fire
Gets a
finds
third
it.
right before he dies.
Woxic
That's big
takes
impact.
3. His first
9-10 now.
contribution, and it's a multi-kill.
Ooh.
Could translate
He's
into
he's live
the
though.
third. Zantares can't finish it off.
The jiggle.
Allowed to get away with that. There's Jota, and Jota can close, but so can Techno.
That's the
Brings it down to
notorious
1v1.
op jiggle where you just
No info
can't
on
kill
Madja.
that.
Fake plant signifies an absence of intel.
29K. Win streak? No. We lost
Battle
like
of
4
wits
games.
between Techno, 4K,
just
and the seasoned veteran of Madja
weird algorithm for Premier.
on one of the biggest stages.
Time's the problem for Techno.
He's overthought it. Can he get to B?
Time if he hits the W key shortly.
17.
15
I'm just going to
seconds.
see the site clear. He might be able to cut him off with a pass. Techno has to run now.
Does Madja knife out? Still no intel, starting to move.
shifting.
He's starting to move. 8. It's a 4-second plant, needs to read 4.
Gotta punch it in, gotta punch it in!
Match is running out. Here's the
Oh! Did he get it? Or no?
Mongolz to fake in 5 seconds!
Wait.
Another round down
This
to the
bomb
wire,
planted,
slipping
bro.
through the Mongolz fingers.
Oh, we plant
I
money.
cannot believe he hasn't just punched that one in.
The balls on this guy. What's he done that for?
You
He
think
heard
he's
him
just gonna
coming.
go for the
He didn't get the
stick,
round,
don't
right?
No, they have the
yeah, they didn't
bumper
get the
rounds
rounds.
to work with, sure, but that's a very
He
real
killed him too late.
1-on-2 for Techno.
Yeah, he killed him too
Oh,
late.
it was right there.
And just
right
as we
there.
were discussing, Woxic, he does step up, helps secure it, doesn't want to stick it, knows he's in the open, time's against him, match is close.
Oh my.
So damn close. Look at that buy again.
If he sticks it, he dies no matter what.
3 MP9s, a famous 1
His
in 4.
major,
Every time they've won a round,
he
it feels like it's
timing
kind
the
of
swing.
soured by the economy. Chances to replicate, not easy.
Win
Can
this,
you
can
guys hear
break
me okay
Mongolz
over the
finances,
game?
and you could be the ones walking
But I
away
got
with
to
5
talk
to your
kind of
name.
loud.
Jump
Because
to
like
versus
for the
Techno,
audio on
though.
my side, good flash.
Brilliant flash. They set him up for success.
Oh.
He hits the headshot, and the nade doesn't finish it either. Look at this
He's
again.
dead,
Now
bro.
he's a dead man.
Bro,
They throw the
bullying.
kitchen sink at Techno. First frag, nice opening with no rebuttal.
good, okay.
Second opening so far.
They have to convert it. Woxic's triple. Techno's audacity has put a third on the board and a chance, as you highlighted, to give an open runway for a 7-5 half if they don't start losing
nice clean.
bodies.
Bro,
Jones
if I'm Senzu right there, though,
rotation cut off here by the 9
I get MP9 double
This could be
dings.
a nasty death for Woxic. Gets the info, backs away.
Zentaros wants this fight. They need some space. Bukadia just pushed A. They know it's B.
Penny drop, 25 seconds, still waiting for that pick, waiting for that overextension. There's no utility here. It's just going to have to be the bullets of Eternal Fire. 9-10 proactive, Wakadia
whole
tucks
team
in.
dead.
The
1v4?
come, a flurry from Eternal Fire.
one.
And now 9-10. Objective
Oh,
changes,
no.
trying to preserve the orb. It goes down to the SMG of Woxic. 7-5 becoming more than possible now. It looks likely that Eternal Fire have recovered this half.
It's so crazy. For the rounds that they have to their name in this half so far, 2 of them they had nobody survive.
Of course.
It's so nuts. That's the
Wait, I just realized,
fourth
bro.
round with 3 players
These
staying alive,
timeouts,
weapons preserved.
I just
and
realized they're
AK
just
for
in-game
Zentaros,
timeouts,
and
like
all
MM,
for
like
Woxic,
our Premiere.
and
I
a
just realized because
broken
they had the vote on the left.
Mongolz side of the survey. It'll be down to Tech9, some upgrades, going to be light on, and this is the time you'd like to see a bit of a set piece. Something out of the back pocket, a bit more pacey, catch them off guard, and see if you can go into that halftime break with momentum up your sleeve. Both teams burning 2 tactical timeouts within the
It's gonna be
first
alright,
half
yeah,
of
we
play.
did. The shout to yourself for
Into
that.
this quarterfinal.
Well, you walk into the halftime break with 5 rounds to your name. The Mongolz only 7. You're going to be happy with that if you're the Turkish side. This has been salvaged. This has been recovered.
It'd feel a whole lot better if it read 7-5 though, and still a threatening Mongolian
So
purchase.
9-10's primary for
Rifle on 9-10.
Mongolz.
Galil's for Senzu and Blitz.
This time the problem's going to be the Molotovs. They've
he
been
not
double
entry?
mulling mid a lot to be able to force Zentaros back. He's going to oblige and give them the space regardless. Blitz will spam through with the Galil. Sector clear. 9-10 and Techno brave the smoke. An A split again. This has been working for them.
Zentaros on the prowl.
Here we go. Timing, timing.
Blitz. Oh,
No.
wins the Angel. That was against Zentares with the weapon advantage for the Turk.
I don't.
Wakadia though. Wakadia, he can't
That's
handle
like me
9-10.
yesterday,
The
like,
disrespect,
bullshit.
just waltzing into that A site, claiming it for
Coffee
their
or
own,
Reviet?
and now
No.
a very difficult retake.
No,
Near
coffee.
impossible for these 3.
I'm
Full
thinking
belts
about
of
getting
util,
some.
sure.
I need to wake up,
Blitz,
but I
he
don't know.
wins his duel as well, a second from their captain.
Gil's best. Gil hits
Unfazed.
sometimes. It does.
By the stakes of this match, Blitz has come in and played his game. 13 frag total for him.
Zami.
Bah.
Bah. Thank you, Zami.
Matcher and Woxic locked out.
Thanks to 11 months,
Flashes,
almost 1 year.
smokes,
Bah.
And 5 members of the Mongols still
So
awake.
Ekner.
This bomb is gonna blow. 8 for the Mongols on the half. A statement of intent for this quarterfinal.
Triple shot espresso. How much caffeine is that? I don't want to tweak. That's his peak. There it is. That's what I wanted to see. Halftime break. How long is halftime break? Oh, it's 3 minutes. We're chilling. 3 minutes. I see this.
Woxic responsible for main. 30 seconds, they're coming.
Oh, this is what they just showed. Ooh. That's nice. That's nice. That's really nice. Damn. 8-4 though. It is a T-sided map, right? Anubis is T-sided. Doesn't feel T-sided though. I don't know. Ta? Hello, Mr. Valve. Please support female CS. He's right. Where is G2? Ecoed equal chug beer. Easy first count. Team Spirit overall. Damn. Okay. Oh, wait, he's got a case? No way. He's got a case for us during halftime? Or is it real? It looks real. It's laggy. No way. Imagine. Aww. Bro, what are those glasses? Soldier 76? This guy's plugging his Twitter. Crazy. Rip endpoints into the breach UKCS. What does that say? I can't read the right sign. Stormtrooper suit. What the ruck? Katowice. Is that how you say it? Katowice? Katowice? Isn't it Poland? Katowice. 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 It is? Katowice. I like that word. I like how it looks. Katowice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Katowice.
And frustration's palpable for both, but with an 8-4 half, I think both sides feel it's workable into our second half of play.
The 4 rounds that Total Fire picked up, sure, they were just
CS coded.
Converted, but it doesn't matter how you get them, you just need to get them.
It is CS coded. Alright, I'm gonna turn the volume back up. Here we go.
Can they extend that streak from 8 to 9?
Back in.
Let's see Manja and the T side.
19. I said 19, bro. 9, 10, 16, and 3, bro.
A lot of his calls in that first half of play.
Like what? He's gotta be baiting. He's gotta be baiting, right?
Something that the CT side, the Turkish side, lacked.
Yeah, an actual chess master.
Beast Hug.
Moved his pawns very effectively. In his quarterfinals first half.
Pulls over like the mid player.
Will be fake. Hoping for an A-main push. Not going to get what they were looking for.
And this is a position where the dual Berettas can do an awful lot of work. 30 bullets.
They have to go in dry. So they need to get a jump around the corner unless they want to completely reset. Wakadia's still with the smoke.
I'm about to go. I'm alright.
They heard that. Mazinho goes investigating, gets nothing for his troubles. An important pick-off from Woxic's Glock. Techno takes a gooch. Another body drops at the hands of Woxic. They are into the A site. Flawless to start off their T-side campaign.
Man just called his goose one and knew that Senzu was over towards Dark.
So Glock over USP? Sometimes, yeah, sometimes.
Blitz having a look.
Glock's OP as fuck. Like,
First to be tested on this setup is Jota and Wakadia.
But sometimes I prefer US. It's like
Blitz
it's
makes
just
himself known, fires off
random.
a couple of pot shots. 9 left in the magazine, and he finds the head of Wakadia.
Does he clear camera?
2 versus 5 is asking too much, and
Timing.
Jota makes it clear. 2 clean taps to ensure that this pistol goes their way.
Senzo will try as he might, but goes down to the hands of Zentaris. I think that multi-kill right there is extremely important for the confidence of Jota going into this second half. So Woxic came alive, he had a triple kill. Wakadia had that showstopper over towards the A site as well early on within the first half of play. Madja being the last man in a few of the clutch situations, also winning out that 1v1 to time against Techno. But for Jota, I've seen a couple of swings from him that have felt desperate, and of course,
that swing right there,
he's going to be looking out of the water. This
it.
is the biggest stage he's ever played on.
In
He's
his
still
POV,
very,
it
very
seems like
new
it's
to this
it, but
level
then
of
from
Counter-Strike
the
in this
POV,
condition.
just give him so much time to kill him.
And looking for the fire, finding it. We're talking about Madja. This is an individual who has been playing Counter-Strike at the highest level for an extremely long time.
Yeah, for Madja, the fire being passion has burned an awfully long time.
Take a bit of a breath into a round like this. We can see the full eco, just the start of pistols for the Mongolz. But both teams on their T halves really taking their time. Understanding the push-pull, not wanting to fall into any stacks, and that's a whole lot of information. Madja farms up to.
5 E-box! 5 E-box! Zantara's like, I need these ecos, bro. I'm dropping off mid.
Nicely. Full eco from Mongolz, quickly dealt with, just the 1 casualty, but he paid for his Mac 10. Important double from Madja. Get into the guns.
Desk highlighted a lot of the harass utility that Eternal Firelight to use over towards B to guarantee control. Dark Molly, Pillar Molly. There's a lot of other details. We'll see what the opening appears to be. 3-man B start for the Mongolz. Zinho solo A, so under a lot of pressure, the 17-year-old.
I'm intrigued how they handle that deep con smoke thrown out. They'll actually just throw one of their own.
Whoa, 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 Woxic, whoa, whoa!
Woxic's definitely got the edge in that exchange.
Check him PC.
Not a single point of damage done.
Remember Flusha back in the day?
Yet. Now pivoting towards perhaps investigating into this one-man hole.
Flush gonna be main.
Wakadia tested, blinded off.
They don't always hear it.
And he still has a fight. He wins it. Important.
Teammate died behind him
Jota
though.
falling as well to Senzu. He can leave with both of them here. He can secure an advantage for his team, spamming away, expecting Wakadia to have eloped. And underneath and over the top, Senzu finds it.
And no reaction on the other side of the map. They're actually coming back to help. So no space has been taken from EF. They need to get this one together quite quickly.
Any space off that.
Start trundling towards that A-bomb site.
Yeah, they're cheating towards A.
Zinho in a perfect position to catch this info. Actually swinging in, confirms it. And it's Blitz that takes the first contact, removes Madja from the pack. It's Zentaris and Woxic though. And together with their powers combined, oh, he can't finish.
Not enough.
A chance onto Mazinho, a chance to get that bomb down.
Later today.
But it's not to
Later
be.
today.
Mongolz with their first round on CT.
Really well handled there from Senzu, understanding what he had.
What is that?
Wakadia was done like a dog.
You can do that?
Dink, just had to hunt him down.
And didn't
Bro,
get
did you see
by the
the elevation?
He'd also dealt with the support. So at that point, hey, I've already dealt with one of the individuals helping him hold this space. How many more can there really be? As Zentara's frustrations are starting to show.
It's like the pixels, you can like insta go up.
I don't know if I can buy back in. It's not
I
great,
might use
though.
that.
Only 1 AK, 2 Galils, a couple of Mac 10s in the mix.
FaZe is not playing now. It's Mongolz versus Eternal Fire and Team Spirit versus Virtus Pro after.
Calling for
and the winners of these matches go against. The winner of this match goes against.
Really putting a lot of pressure on
Navi.
Go back about a year. He could look flustered on some of the more important matches.
And the winner of the next.
His age, you can understand why.
The winner of VP.
Then you look at Donk.
And Spirit goes against.
He's definitely starting to find his comfort zone. Important piece of the Mongolz
Vitality.
roster. Oh, miss smoke there.
Oh, that's an invitation, is it not?
Looks like an open runway.
Oh, is this?
How tempting.
Is the winner of this against Vitality?
He sees this smoke, he knows it's not intentional. And so he starts to investigate. Senzu caught off. What? The aim on this kid. He's got another as well. Senzu has stepped up. The B site is being taken. Forced to
you think Senzu's alias is DBZ inspired? Right,
On planet, 40 seconds on the clock. 9-10 has a kit.
Right?
In the absence of Xantares, eyes on Jota, Wakadia and Woxic. Double con setup. Jota on main. Smokes will not last forever.
That's a nice name, though. Senzu.
Kit is present for the Mongols. They are going to give this a good shake.
9-10 though.
Into the side now.
Numbers.
Mazinho leading the
His
way.
ALS is just numbers.
Jota spotting the cross to Wakadia. Wakadia draws them in. Wakadia gets the headshots, but the Mongols prevail.
Oh, retake, bros.
Double digits, quick into the second half.
Playing CS in 2020.
Broken hand, no worry. Senzu just
Yeah, I heard
breaking
he's a
some
Dota
faces
player.
out here. Massive round
I was
from
like,
him.
fuck, I'm gonna play CS because the scene's like fried where he's
Gets
at.
himself up to 9 kills. It's been Blitz leading by example. 17 frags for the in-game
Must
leader.
spare
16
game?
for
Yeah, I'm
9-10.
gonna.
And that has just forced
We're watching all the
tactical
matches.
timeout for Eternal Fire. The bomb goes down, but the cash isn't great. A 4-round difference as the score reads 10-6.
He was caught off guard by Xantares there, and he still hits that bullet faster.
Second one's beautiful. You can see, imagine they're trying to swing desperately. Blitz and Senzu in combination. Make sure that B bomb site does not get out of control.
And it's so easy to understand why the fans are, well, fans of the Mongols, just the way in which they can hit hard. It's entertaining to see someone play at this level. It's no secret these guys, they can hang with the big boys. Now looking to demonstrate it in the Spodek. Eternal Fire's
Mongols are
run
pretty
on
crazy at the
Anubis
game,
is
not
under
gonna lie.
threat, Chad. 3 rounds away from Mongols slapping them down
team.
on their map pick.
Raj up next, as this is the timeout taken
Right.
from EF.
Eco,
Likely Faber
Tech
talking about
Dons.
the next round
Wait,
as well. But
is this an
the
Eco?
hero AK for Xantares.
Light by.
He's been
Light by.
present, but right now he needs to stand up.
Lots of
this is
Tech
when the
Dons here.
superstars
There's 3 here at B though.
Reinforce that superstar
Full blind.
status. You
Oh.
get given the rifle and you deliver the headshot. Can he get any more? Jota toying with
I like
it.
this regress. I like the
Knows
regress.
910 is capable.
I like that. He gets instinct
A
though.
quick flick from 910's orb. And Blitz overlooking Woxic. A forward position adopted.
Is that shadow
but he
moment
is
a
being
little bit?
hunted from the top rope. Mazinho should have him. Woxic not ready.
Okay.
Good find back. Claws us
2v2.
into a 2v2. 910 worse for wear.
Insane lurk.
Madja. Okay, he's going to cook up trouble if Xantares requires him.
Save,
910's
right?
out of there. That's going to be an Eternal Fire round. Entering into the site, Xantares, they give him the AK and they demand a frag.
That's exactly what they needed. This map's not done yet. It's a great way for them to vibe back in.
Yo, this guy's got a creme
A
emerald.
light by round.
Any Oilers?
2 big important kills and a saved AWP. The Mongols haven't been able to establish finances on the CT side just yet. So for them, off the back of 2 straight CT rounds, loss bonus is only going to be 1,400.
I'm telling you guys, I'm putting hedge mazes on the map.
Across the rifle.
I'm telling you, hedge mazes.
Zinho and Techno can operate with MP9s or
Poking.
lighter. 5.7s can pack a punch, but we have
So
to see
chips.
what their choices are. And Mara, bang, he hits the big red button too. We've had all of the timeouts expended for regulation. Coaches will now have to take their hands off the wheel. Sit
Tech
back
9's
and
OP.
watch as the mayhem unfolds down the stretch of Anubis.
One good flash. Next thing you know, 4 people already in the site running gunning with Tech 9's light armor, like, you know.
Our first team in 2016 with the Mongolz. Organization changed hands for a while there, but they're back. And back in the biggest way ever.
10
And
to
aforementioned
7.
force by starting to take
That's
shape.
a big round for.
Yeah, ending their last year very strong,
Yeah.
starting this season as they mean to go on.
They made history in Shanghai. First Asian team to ever make it to a major playoffs. We're going to get the sticklers out there talking about the Aussies, but no, we'll give it to Asian Counter-Strike. Don't you worry about that.
Alright, let's see.
A couple of 5.7s, Deagle, M4 for Senzu.
Just defaulting map control.
And this is where one must avoid tripping over your shoelaces.
This one's essentially worth 2 rounds.
Distinct advantage to Eternal Fire, but room for a disruptive
I want
CT
Eternal Fire to win
aggress
just
that you're
'cause,
not
like-
prepared for. You can see they've got a setup in mid, a little trap. They're
Like
ready to
Xantares
spring.
just been like.
And look at the restraint on the CT utility. We talk about
Fucked
this being the
in his
block map,
career.
right? You're going to block over towards dark, you're going to block over towards A main. Well, right now they
He's
haven't
always a
thrown anything
powerful
out. It's like
like
4
player,
smokes to their
but
name.
you know.
This is huge.
I don't hate Mongols, bro.
Feeling pretty happy about this if you're the Mongols.
I like both teams,
Eternal
but
Fire
you
have
know
not
what I'm saying?
forced it out of them yet.
Well, they will now.
Techno quick to oblige. Ooh, Madja braves it. Disrespects the utility, maintains vision.
Some of his
Rotation on the
Xantares clips
way,
are
blitz
crazy.
the long way round.
Go.
Techno's 5.7 going to be a good range to try something.
saw
here.
him?
Madja posts up. Xantares, excuse me. That's going to try and be the spearhead of this entrance in. This is a shot he takes every day. He takes
Okay, wins that though,
spray.
thank God.
That's a team molly, that miss.
That's awkward. That's very, very awkward. Look at the HPs and Tares bleeding out. 7 points
Oh,
of health and Jota's
Senzu.
gone. Senzu again prevails in the defense of B. 30 seconds, T-side advancing, and Maja, he steps up. Mazinho does better.
5-7 moment. Bro,
5-7. It's
OP.
only Woxic. This round worth 2, Chad said. Maybe
Yo,
Woxic
Blue,
can touch
Plunk.
up, but Mazinho refuses.
Thank you, Blue. Hope you have a good stream,
The
bro.
young gun steps up on the big
And I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you, Blue.
Senzu again. He's the stopping power over towards
It's over.
B.
Yeah, it might be
That
this map.
M4 thrown across by 9-10, and he makes it work. And that fumble, right? Both teams have missed some util. That's a team-based Molotov that's missed.
5-7
It's
is
meant to land
OP.
platform. Bounces off the wall in front of your dark players, causing some chaos. Eternal Fire, they just won a light buy round with a hero AK on Zentares. They're looking to do it again.
They're running it back.
It's very light. Eyes on Zentares once more.
I don't think he saw him. He, was
He
just,
delivered once. Can he do it again?
he's assuming one
The
cross.
hero of the last
Did he
about to be
see him?
tested at the
Did you see the
start.
water ripple? Like,
HE primed and ready.
uh-oh, here we go.
Opts for the incendiary. Respected. No sound cue given.
Just a matter of time.
9-10 picks off
Okay,
Zentares.
decent
Just
nade,
like that,
decent
it's an
nade.
Big
AK's
nade.
down. Significant damage as well. Reverberates Jota
75
and
damage nade.
Wicardia
So
operating with a
I
digits.
limp.
don't think they can finish A. They're going to have to try and change their plans here.
Berries
Eternal
and
Fire
cherries?
still. Who
What's
do you
the
turn
berries
to
and
with Zentares
cherries?
dead? Woxic has the AK.
Is it berries and cherries? Is that what it is?
And Blitz has the
Oh, the
read.
5-7,
He's
the
gonna
red and
gamble
blue?
to aid Mazinho.
Yeah, strong support network. 9-10 is here as
Bro,
well.
the
from
Kami,
Camera.
the one I have. 5-7 Kami is
Woxic
goated.
with that recovered rifle. Block smoke
Pussy
that might
pets in
incite the
5-7.
push.
They pushed through that,
They're
right?
edging forward.
Yep.
Mazinho can swing off of this. Blitz. Oh, a double from him. From the heavens. And
Match
it must
point
be
elite.
11 lead, 12 to
Was that their force though? Or was that just like a light buy with
Punishment
Hero AK?
pick. Eternal Fire are on the ropes already. Forced to invest.
Haven't been harping on this one round in, round out, but we have established the fact that in 2025, since the addition of Jota, this has been the home map for Eternal Fire. The Turks have won 8 consecutive Anubises in the early stages of the new year.
They won
They've
8
taken down teams
Anubises.
like G2, Vitality, Spirit.
And
on
then
this very
Mongolz
map,
pulls the
and
fuck up.
Mongols
Was
are the
like,
ones
"What's up,
to look
bitch?"
to do that undoing.
Maja.
whoa.
My God, he pushes. Extinguished pressure onto the B
Techno,
box.
like,
It could be over just like
they
this.
got
Anubis,
extinguished.
The curtains are being drawn closed. And
Oh,
Jota,
wait,
he does
wait,
put
wait.
A little bit of something on it, but this Mongols map,
It's their map.
as easy
Oh, they're
as
different.
that.
Mongol's
The
actually
loss of
different.
Eternal Fire, Anubis, their safety net, is ripped to shreds by the Mongolians.
Yo, if they're keeping the same energy, it might be 2-0. Not gonna lie. Damn. Why aren't you on the stage? Okay, bro. Honey, 5-7 is so good. That shit just insta-dinks like crazy. 13-7. No photos filming.
I just wondered if we could have a quick chat about the piece that we're going to be filming.
No, English not good.
It's fine. We can do it in Mongolian. We can translate it. We can do it in Mongolian. There'll be subtitles.
No English.
Why do you think it would be really good for you guys? Fuck.
What? Yo! Are you serious? ESL skits are crazy, bro. Shakespeare, Romeo, and Julia?
Loquacious.
What?
21 points.
Fuck you, Apex.
Hey,
No Mongolian, English only? Wait, what? The player area is English only, so he's lying. You're late? I know, I'm sorry.
When the smoke bellows in palace, the king rushes to the throne, for it takes guts to obtain glory.
Okay, seriously, guys. I just need one of you.
Sorry, no English.
Fuck.
Oh, it's like reading up and down.
They've got that cutthroat mentality. They're happy to back their aim. Strategically, they are up to snuff with the rest of the world. Now this team is looking confident. They can walk around.
How long is it till? Is there? Are they gonna put a timer? Let's see.
The Mongolz continue to make history for their region.
I put a timer up. 15. Do it for 15.
Continue to make waves in their region now, all the way over here in Katowice, Poland, which is where you can find us at the Intel Extreme Masters going through this quarterfinal. Somewhat of a speed run on the side of Mongolz here. Eternal Fire almost.
I remember when Stunna was the C9 like manager.
I've got Josh Steele with me, and I've got Yanko Paunovic on my left. Gentlemen, that was a fiery start on the side of Mongolz.
Yeah, it cannot
Just
be
analysts.
understated how massive it is to beat Eternal Fire on Anubis, right?
Steel?
Undefeated in 2025 with this roster. We talked about it multiple times. You know, gave the likes of FaZe Clan a shellacking in that final game to put them into the spot deck. But we talked about the Mongolz picking T side, how that might be a way to sort of get ahead in the game early, make Eternal Fire play under your terms, and that's exactly what happened.
The Mongolz just conquered their way through yet again, and we talk about this Eternal Fire FaZe game. We talked about that T side. You know, they got 11-1 against FaZe. Why? Because they get to abuse these sites. You just go and group up and do these hits, and that's exactly what Mongolz did. Eternal Fire, they didn't get to a good start, and I think part of it was the fact that, you know, the first gun round they get, they
we could like
have
watch
like
them for like 10 minutes,
but only one person lives. The very next round they buy again, it's basically they get reset. Mongolz picks that up, and
ads, so
Eternal
they don't
Fire,
run
they
mid-match.
can't get any footing into the game here.
I'll run the
especially
ads.
someone like Woxic.
Yeah, well, let's give it a little bit of a head-to-head look.
When the
at
timer-
him.
when the
9-10 all over
timer,
the place, as was most of the Mongols, but for a guy
when
like
the
Woxic,
timer,
man's
you know
like
what I'm
Woxic.
Yeah, I mean, he
Gets
was
a little lower.
7 or 8 in the game, something, and the first kills he got was that multi-kill actually to help them win the round. But yeah, I think that's the problem for Eternal Fire across the board. The individuals just didn't show up, man. You know, the lowest rated player on Mongolz outperformed
Steal
the
from
highest
Valorant?
rated
That's
player on
rage bait,
Eternal
bro. There's
Fire.
no way.
We talked about their defaults. And Tares, he loves these fights. He's so sharp. He's great. Top 20 last year. We didn't see none of that. Like, it was just the Mongols across the board all the time. 9-10 is a guy who
Anubis
picked up
Mirage
CS during
nuke,
the
if needed,
pandemic,
some
like
Mirage
in
would
2020. You know, and now he's playing in the spot deck and owning it on the big stage.
Yeah, you look at Eternal Fire right now, what's going on for them. We talked about how Woxic's Op's going to be a big threat to these guys, but they don't get any economy going in. They won like 3 different rounds where they had 1 or 0 people alive. One was off a half a buy. They go and try to overplay B, putting 3 people there with Woxic's Op, and it's,
A-Forcing, good morning,
you
good
know,
morning.
what happens? Everyone just swinging into a 2x4 doorway, trying to take these fights, taking it into their own hands.
And the devil is in the details. In the first round that they win, they could have had 4 guys left alive, but you know,
So there's
they
no
fumble
matches
it around
tomorrow,
a little
right?
bit. All of a sudden, it's just major there.
It's like 2
Now
BO3s
your buy
today,
isn't
and then
ideal. You're forced into some place you don't really
9th.
want to make. You lose that round, you're out of money. It was just that cycle over and over again. Of
Really
them
played
getting
all
reset.
yesterday.
Yeah, and you know, you could go
Cooked.
through this matchup. You could go through this map in particular and see just how scrappy they got towards the end of these rounds. I mean, like, these rounds came down to the minutia.
And then some.
And then some.
We saw some rounds where it's like, okay, there's enough time for something to happen, and then it's like the clock's ticking down, 3, 2, 1, 0, and then it's like the action's happening after the round's over. It's like, boys, we got to
it's
do
7
this
through 9.
while the round's still live. Why are we not planting? Why are we
BO5?
doing this rotation? Why are we doing all
BO5
these
is
things?
crazy.
And I think
it's
you
good
wanted
though.
to
I think
talk about
BO5s
that
are good
because
for a
it's
grand
just
final,
like
just because
head
like
scratching. What's going on here?
They also lack
you really have the
decisiveness,
opportunity and
Eternal Fire,
chance
you
to
know,
like
they seemed
come
Mongols
back,
were a step
or
ahead.
you know,
They were playing with more pace,
even
they
though
were
it's
playing with more
more
resolve, and they were finding the kills even in the second half.
like,
of
even
the
though
season.
BO5 is more like mentally taxing,
Like creeping out, they don't know about
like
it.
for a grand final, I do feel like BO3 kind of blows. I mean, the game is MR13 now, right? So it's not as taxing. Like, bro, imagine first to 16, you get like 16, 14 games. Like BO5 is like insane. You know, like that's so much.
Get a drawing board out and maybe
But
go
BO5 is like, okay, fuck, like you could literally lose the first 2 maps and reverse sweep and like pull it together, and like I like that.
What a walk that must be for that.
But for grand final,
I'm over here now. And it was a long walk, but I am here. And, you know, I wish I had something to show you for Anubis here, but I actually have a round for Mirage. Okay. And what I wanted to do is talk about, just real quick, going into Mirage, we got the Mongolz.
Isn't the mechanics long part of map 5? Yeah, bro, it's a lot of CS in a row. Against the same opponents, you know?
Actually should be winning that, and if they don't, then they're going to have a tough time. And I'm going to show you exactly why. If we bring this up on the screen here, we can see this is the standard opening that we're going to see from the side of Mongolz. So what are we seeing right now? We're going to see a pretty standard opening. We're going to see the smoke going off into top middle. We're going to see another smoke going into the window, and then we're going to see a molly open up into this connector area. This is all pretty standard, but what is happening is kind of like off the screen. So normally what we see from teams is something happening with middle, and Mongolz is going to do that. They're going to follow through and add another smoke for the top of connector, and they're going to refresh this window smoke. And that is basically the brunt of their T side, but what they do is the extremity plays. So sometimes they have 3 players in this A area, sometimes they're going to actually group up and do 3 to 4 players up in this upper B halls area, and then they're going to take these really early timings. And if they're not doing this pressure at middle, then you can usually expect them to be just setting up at around 1:40 doing this A hit, just sending people out with the right side smokes out A main. But you will see this probably at least 75% of the rounds, this mid pressure followed up by either A or B timing plays. Usually they do the re-smokes around this like minute 10. That's when their split's going to come in through A main. So look out for that, because they're starting T-side again here, and we just saw what they got to do on T-side against Eternal Fire on Anubis. They didn't have any answers for it.
Yeah, Josh, come back over here real quick. Let's talk a little bit about...
Keep this in mind when you play. Yeah.
In that stylistic matchup, Yenko, what can you say about that?
I think for the side of the Mongolz, right, like they don't care. They're going to play their style, like you pointed out. They're very decisive when they go for those hits. And it's going to be up to the Eternal Fire players to step up and to stop them, because right now they're not showing up at all. And that can play both ways. Either they'll get stomped, and this will be a quick 2-0, and Mongolz will be in the semifinal. Or right now, they're kicking themselves in the behind, trying to get into gear, because Eternal Fire has not yet showed up for this quarterfinal whatsoever.
When we talk
I don't know if I want to
just
go to the
like
Austin major.
And the pressure and everything being on the stage, oh, it's cold, you're taking yourself out of it. I feel like there's 2 moments where you kind of get into that flow state zone. One is like everything's working, everything's clicking, and then you just slip into that zone where now you're just in the zen state. You don't notice everything else happening around you. And I feel like the other moment is
the act of going.
You just kind of accepted defeat to a point where you're like, man, we just lost our map pick. We're in this Spodek so much pressure. You just kind of like turn off all the other cares. That pressure kind of alleviates itself.
Like getting back into
away
CS.
from you, and you're like, I can do anything now. I feel like
I mean, it's always been fun, but
you just start winning. You're like, wait, are we doing this?
I'm not taking it seriously.
Even when you're losing. So I'm wondering to see which version of Eternal
just
Fire
like
we
for
get.
fun.
Are we gonna get the version that they put themselves in it, or they just slip backwards into it on the heels of defeat?
And it's gonna be the anchors who have to step up. We talked about Jota as well a little bit. The new addition, he seemed a little bit shaky on Anubis too, right? Because if Mongolz are mid and you fight for mid, the extremity players are going to try their hands at a 1v1 fight, and you need to be positioned to win those if you're Eternal Fire. And then again, if they're not doing it and you're alone and they're coming your side, you need to be able to buy time for your teammates to come in. You need to be able to get a kill or 2, right? So without stepping up on an individual level, they don't have much to
isn't
look
there
for
a
in this
B
matchup.
stream?
Yeah, it's all about that A defense. You're either hitting,
Don't they have,
going up against
is
these
the other
timing
match
hits,
starting?
or you need to be sniffing it out, figuring out, is Mongolz going to do a B hit this time? Are they actually towards A, walking through ramp, getting that flank, getting that gamble rotation information for your teammates? Hey guys, I don't think it's going to be A this round. Start sacking towards mid or B.
Yeah, and last time we got this matchup, we're looking down at Rio. Just real quickly, just to run it all the bells and whistles here. It kind of looked like this across our 3-map series: Anubis, Mirage, Inferno.
They traded each other's picks back then as well, so you know it's not beyond the scope of imagination. But I think for Eternal Fire, again, just mentally, they need to have all those talks, right, and be like, guys, we got to this point playing our game, and now we're not. You know, let's just forget about losing, forget about anything. Let's just go out swinging.
It's also different stakes. Back then, it's like a group stage game. Here, you're in the Spodek, you're in the arena. It's do or die right now. And we also got to see that it was Inferno as a decider game there. Now it's going to be Nuke. How is that going to be a little bit different here? So very interested to see how this shapes up, and it all comes down to that start
again. This is their pick.
Yeah, and that start again brings us right to that second map of the series. A T-sided start on the side of the Mongols in Mirage. Gentlemen, does this quarterfinal conclude here?
I think it does. The Mongols just seem more ready, more prepared. They're way sharper, and that's what it's all about. The fundamentals, I think they close it out 2-0.
I'm thinking the same thing. I'm thinking everything's going to be decided on these mid-fights early on, and if there's no good sequence from Eternal Fire to break through that and really stop them in their tracks, it's not going to be.
But I want an Eternal Fire to win, just for because like Xanterra's.
Perhaps some sort of weakness, or maybe even looking at a player.
But like, that's it, really. That's actually like the only reason.
Colder than usual.
But
the whole body is infected. Trace,
also,
you know, everything's
Mongol's cool
right
though, because like.
Take your pick where you want
I
to
just
go,
said too,
right?
like.
Across the board,
First,
they need to do better.
What's it
It's
called?
as simple as that.
They need to win some
like
clean rounds
Asian
and
team,
really
so
bolster
they
up
make it
their
through.
economy. If they're able to get that up on walks like more often than 3 times and a half, if they're able to get Xanterra's and M4 more times than like 3 rounds and a half, then things are going to shape up a lot better for them. But if you get a slow start, you lose that the force buy, you lose that first gun round, it's all over.
Yeah, it's rough. You want to start off in the right direction, which is exactly what the Mongols have done for us in this moment. Now, this is a quarterfinal. We do have a best of 3 on our hands, so we're going to flip the page, go and find Mirage, and see if Eternal Fire can run this one back in the other direction. This is most certainly a quarterfinals matchup.
57 win rate, but played 7.
Intel Extreme Masters and Katowice
67 win rate, but only played 3, so it's like 2 or 3.
What's your name? Lee. Lee, mate, nice to meet you. What's it like being part of the best crowd in esports? If you're not here, you're not living. Let's go, the boys!
I am.
All right, for now, we're going to
is Cinema. Oh, back.
Let's show the world why we're the best crowd! You're champions!
Oi, cunt. Melbourne, 2025. Oh, shit. Secure your ticket.
All right, we've got roll swap once more. I've got Eternal Fire here, and we're going to try and make some eternal ice. Well, it wouldn't be it's not eternal ice cream, but yeah, we're going to make some ice cream. Well, we've got this is our fancy new shop, hanging outside the Spodek. Hopefully, we can serve some customers, make their day better. The sun is shining in Katowice in January, and yeah, have you ever worked in like an ice cream shop before?
No, it will be the first time.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can have some clients incoming. Let's see.
Well, let's go check it out.
Let's go.
All right, boys. I think we should sample the goods. You know, we should try before they.
Why are they outside?
Yeah,
okay.
make yourselves an ice cream.
They're losing 0-1.
You strike me as a cone kind of guy, or are you a cup?
Corn.
Cone?
I am corn.
Okay.
I like corn. But he likes to eat. I prefer like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's do 1 cup, 1 cone.
What do you guys prefer, cup or cone?
Let me show how you can it works.
Let's see your scooping method.
So, now we're starting like this. Let me see how you're using this first.
Yeah, I think you're on it. You're on it.
Yeah. Oops.
Brother,
You want to make sure it goes down into the cone a bit, you know?
Exactly.
So yeah.
So when you're finishing down in the end,
a bit of extra ice cream in there.
Otherwise, it's gonna be not.
He's a
cone, cup,
professional.
cone, cup, cone. Fun of the taste. Yeah, but there could be shitty cones though. Like I like these cones.
Clients happy.
Exactly. You gotta keep them
The big cones.
Nice.
I like these cones more than the other big cones. You know what I'm talking about?
We should do it over something, right? Otherwise,
the cup is less mess. The cone you have to like lick it around so it doesn't drip and make a mess, get sticky and shit.
Let's go with this one. Yeah. And also we are adding some.
It's dripping.
Just strawberry, but yes, it's melting.
It looks fantastic. Would you like to wrap one around the cone?
Yes. Also.
There you go.
Can you help me with that? Yes.
Yeah. Oh my god. Lovely.
Yes.
Ooh. I mean, can you give us a taste? What do you think? The crunch. The chocolate.
Yeah.
It does look like it's melting a little bit.
Yeah,
Dude.
Just a little.
But it's amazing now with the strawberry.
Yeah, the strawberry, the chocolate, nice for their friends.
Yep, they are friends.
Okay.
And let's try with the let's try with the waffle as well.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I mean, that's a product we can sell.
We can sell that.
Yeah.
Wow. I am Intel Extreme Masters Katowice 2025.
Katowice, are you with me?
Pizza. Oh, here we
As
go.
we're venturing into our second map of this quarterfinal.
Bro, his shit's tilted. Or facing.
We end up on Mirage. Are Mongols taking this in two? They don't seem to think so. I'm sure the Mongolians would have something to say about that. Eternal Fire must stand up, dust themselves off, and take this the distance. If this quarterfinal, this first trip to the Spodek is one of a positive memory, or can the Mongols convert?
AMD Extreme Masters, okay, bro.
Your opponent off kilter, off balance, and now in your domain. Mongolz, Mirage, map 2.
Mirage.
Mongols have played this in every series so far in their Katowice campaign. 2 wins and a loss to Na'Vi.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's go, Mongols. Let's go.
On the chin.
Fuck it.
But history shows EF can bounce back on their opponent's map pick. You go back
I was
to
a spy
Rio,
all
we
the
talked
time.
about
Let's
the
go,
13-2
Mongols.
in favor of the Mongols on Anubis. Well, EF pushed that the distance by snatching this very map away.
The Des discussed T-side starts. Well, Mongols, it looked fantastic on Anubis.
Take
Will
it
their
back.
T-side have just as much complexity here?
The Des
It's looking like an waterfall.
Yeah.
This newer individual to be tested, anchoring A, and he's got a whole lot of bodies coming his way.
Okay, block the
To
smoke.
work with around that blocked smoke, he does. He
Kinda
can stay
fire.
his pedestal over the stairs, trying to chip away at
That's
the
fire.
advance. Out of Palace, Techno has
Good body
got
block.
boots on
Risky,
the ground,
but good.
Crossing in, tip of the head spotted, bomb already being planted, and there is a flank there.
Oh no! 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 Both of them.
That was a golden opportunity
Bro,
to
both.
cut down 9-10 clean. Instead, the bomb site's lost, and Maja, he's not giving up without a fight. Smoke and kit, smoke and kit. If he gets another headshot, they are cooking, but Senzu, he's taken down with cardio. It has to all
Smoking
be
kit.
Maja. Is there
Smoking
anything
kit.
left from him here?
Smoking
the
kit.
veteran with just enough bullets to make it a reality, but then look at the time. He needs a kill. Smoke towards the bomb site, still hiding out on triple. They're closing the gap. Senzu
Oh, the timing. The timing.
pulls it off. Saves the Mongols, pressure till the very end of that pistol.
Well, we saw the car crash that was Wakadia, but Techno, in the meantime, in the
I mean,
chaos,
lots of
leapt
just
forward 2 big
lots
block
of lots
kills.
of
We'll catch that
whiffage.
in the replay. Techno pushes
Look
the
at
smoke.
this.
grabs
You either
the first
instant.
and
Look at that. Look at
into the
that.
second to Zentaras.
Like your gun either does that,
Having to go for the ace in that situation.
or
As I saw that jumping T, I thought
or
if
your
he
gun
hits
just
that
doesn't
headshot,
hit. Listen,
gets
I
on the
whip
bomb,
sometimes
there's a
like
world.
full mag.
We just don't live in it.
It's
Maja's
that's
been
how
able
it
to find
be.
his impact throughout, even though map number 1 falling by the wayside. He's going to
You
need
do
to
against
step
that,
up
you don't
and
do
lead by
anything. You
example,
just get
because that's exactly what Blitz did
CS2,
on Anubis.
not
Very
CS
strong
good.
showing
CS2.
for the Mongolian in-game leader, and we don't get a mirror matchup in terms of the positions. Both of these in-game leaders servicing different roles. You get Maja as the B anchor, so he's going to be doing a lot of jump spotting towards Van that everybody, I'm sure, is extremely familiar with. You get the likes of Jota anchoring over towards A. Wakadi will be the short player. Zentara's connector, Woxic window floating around with the AWP. When the Mongols flip over, they will have Techno anchoring the B site. Mazinho having to deal with any pressure that comes his way over towards A, just like he did on Anubis. He stepped up. Blitz will be the connector player. Senzu short. And 9-10
What is
here,
that?
there, and everywhere.
I'm not. What is that?
A little pause as we get the technical timeout sorted. You can see Jota with the headset off, so want to make sure he's situated and comfortable
I mean, audio. It's one of those biggest differentiating factors from, you know, a studio or a home to the stage.
Thousands of people watching you play, making noise.
Yeah, that whole thing.
And also, even just moving from standard events that you'd be playing online to an event where you're always wearing the in-ears, you've got the headsets over the top with the noise cancelling, you need to make sure TeamSpeak's on point. And anything that doesn't feel right, you're already in the deep end. You don't know what's below you.
Let's fucking go. TeamSpeak,
you're kicking as hard as you can. And you're hoping
TS
nothing
stands
comes
for
up and bites you, and right
TeamSpeak.
now,
They said hop on TS. I'm there.
I mean, that pistol would have been a real nice way to shake it off. Remind yourselves, like, okay, second map, shake it off.
I think likely during the break between the maps, the conversation will have been from the coach, from Madja. Hey boys, we're not playing like our usual selves. We're not getting the Zentares confidently looking for fights.
He did
you're not popping off with the AWP.
He did just get jumping blocked.
I know, but this is the type of fights they were looking for. They were dictated to in that first half of play on Anubis. They were outmaneuvered. They weren't getting stuck in.
You're right.
And what that could really have effects upon is Eternal Fire overextending now, being too aggressive. You know, you're trying to turn it into a brawl, but if you overstep the mark, you're going to get bit because the Mongolz showed some great default work on Anubis. Looks like we have a technical as everybody from the Mongolz is running back towards spawn. So this one's just called not live.
It's not live.
So still with some issues. But that can happen, right? You have a match of Counter-Strike. It's your map choice. It's like, okay, boys, it's fine. We're in an arena and things didn't go our way, but this is our last chance right now.
It's annoying.
We're a little bit shook.
You know, you don't ever want to have to have
like
tech pauses,
more aggressive, thinking, oh, we weren't
PC issues, audio
and
issues.
That can come back to haunt you.
Absolutely.
It's annoying.
You know, respect to Jota as well for
you know,
not having the
it fucks over everyone.
Concerns. Hey, this doesn't quite
but
feel
it's like
right. You know,
you also want
you could get swept up by the moment. You
want everything to be good though. You know,
you're hearing a little rattling in your headphones.
Momentum, yeah, everything.
But he's called this timeout, and it does of course put Mongolz under scrutiny as well. You've got to just
also his teammates as well.
Yes,
because still, it's not comfortable for everybody. And conversation being had with multiple Eternal Fire players. It's interesting to see you take a look inside the arena. You see the photos taken on Media Day of Senzu. He's still got the cast on, just taped today.
What do I want to win for this? I mean, I said Eternal Fire because Zentares, but
it's
honestly, either.
In Counter-Strike, that
for me
is a part
personally,
of our conversation, but there is times.
Like both are good teams to like
walking on
advance.
Ice in Mongolia, slipped
you know what I'm saying?
Hand.
Great.
Apparently, it was minus 30 degrees.
Standard.
Kind of cold.
Yeah, chilly for sure.
Well, they're just plugging the headset into the sound card, seeing if we can resolve any of the issues.
Yeah, it's going to be soon. Counter-Strike players will be getting their wrists and arms insured. Like Beyonce.
Maybe Nico does.
Probably at this
Bonk
point.
the dog.
Beyonce.
Huh?
Apparently you made a beaver pun before and I missed it.
It's okay. It was very subtle. Like you have to be looking for the boba to find it.
What is that? He's holding upside down.
Production was talking to me and that's why.
That's right. Yeah.
Or it went straight over my head.
Oh.
Attendance fantastic for a Friday. Katowice, are you having a good time?
Yeah.
Do we give recommendations of our favorite spots? You know, send them out to ramen joints.
It's already packed.
A couple of cafes around the corner.
Couple of cafes. Good way to be spending your Friday. A menu of fantastic Counter-Strike.
He's using Razer earbuds.
Later today, get to see defending champs.
Donk
Spirit.
#1.
Donk back in the server, going up.
Snacks 1v1 me Oni. CNCS
Chinese
never
fans.
die.
We're just down in Shanghai to finish off 2024.
Special event. From first major in Asia, and an Asian team making it to the playoffs of it, but are now having Mongolz being the first from the Asian region in a Katowice playoff. I mean, the history books are just getting new chapters written regularly as this conversation of, you know, regions and international teams. Now we're seeing the rise of the national teams. In fact, 2 clashing in a quarterfinal.
It'd be great if they could get a victory on a stage and step forward, because this one is a bit of a free crack for both of these teams. Oh, here we go.
Another case. You got another one. Fracture this time.
Gold.
Oh! That's a red. Fuck. Legion of Anubis.
Just keep digging.
Aw. Almost red. Almost.
But now this would be massive for the Mongolz to take a step into a semi-final. They'd have an opportunity to take on Vitality. Last time they
crazy.
played them
What
was
if
back in Rio as well.
What if Valve just had someone in the back end
40, I think, in that
just
series,
pulling strings, right? Whoa, leaking!
But hold up a second. I've
Whoa.
just reminded myself. It's a bit of a
Stocks
Katowice curse as far as Apex and Vitality are concerned.
over
So
Donk.
if there's ever a place, if there's
What?
ever a chance,
Okay.
it could be the time.
Bro.
So I could see the freeze time starting to
VIP hits.
on down. Looks like the issues have been
Bro.
sorted. Back
No
to
way.
your starting
Let me
marks as we
update this.
get round number 2 underway. 3 kills from Madja on the pistol.
Well, hold on, chat. I gotta.
That's going to facilitate
I know you can't see.
Zentara's A1S.
Bro, what?
Going
It
back into the
hit.
same play, the Mongolz over towards the A site for an execute. Just Jota here, the man with the tech issues.
Okay.
I hope he heard that. Bodies are
I
coming.
got you, Cat.
The Mongol
Fuck, I know you
Warriors
can't
on
see.
the
Fuck,
side,
I'm
but he
sorry.
has managed to find his one.
Sorry.
Contribution in
I had to
the
add his VIP and shit. I
Already,
just,
the bomb going down, just so comfortable, claiming A as their own. The spam
just-
nearly
yeah.
gets him off the bomb. He can't finish his meal, Madja. A missed shot. Techno
your
just
immersion.
running
I know.
around
I
with
know.
the
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. It's fucked. I don't think they're supposed to be playing this music still.
And Zentara's
The
resigned
audio.
himself to trying to preserve the M4.
I think production forgot to cut the tech pause
Okay,
audio.
I know it seems minor, but that's the kind of thing that gets into your head. How is he not dead? He was 1 HP.
Congrats, Cat. Congrats.
So those worries for Zentara's and Co. Look, it wasn't just him. Everybody was
Live
having a bit of a
watching.
rough
Yes,
go
it's
of
live.
things. Not hitting the necessary shots. That is going to continue those wobbles. And if you're always having to rotate into a given up site, you're never being able to dictate the fights as you'd like to. It's just going to get very tough for the Turks. As winning against the Force Spy does find them now up against the full eco, and the vibes looking sublime.
Quite the opposite for Eternal Fire. The worst start. Second
I'm
round
behind.
falls. Now what? To try your hand with a Desert Eagle.
Gotta
and
be
a dream.
behind.
Yeah, losing that round is one thing, but losing it in that fashion where you barely put up any traction, any resistance whatsoever. So you want to get your individuals
It also
online
doesn't matter if I'm
early.
behind.
Have to wait until the rifles come out into the next. They had the
wouldn't
double
matter.
dip on Anubis this time. Just one attempt as it is the start of pistols. A
We're all
couple of
watching together.
P250s, a 5.7, some Deagles. A menagerie of a buy, and well, let's see if they can hit some shots. They just need it for the confidence
stack.
sake.
Yeah. Blitz is
Venteras,
not shy in these
Deagle.
rounds either. He's happy to put himself in the front line.
Oh.
And Zentara's
elbow.
has a go. Can't trifle with Blitz. Comfortably converts. And they're in
Wait,
no hurry.
wait.
I can't
Oh,
help but feel
it's coming. It's coming.
He's got an opportunity here.
5-7
Techno's his
moment.
first victim, a second
Just keep the
required
5-7
for
out.
compensation, and 9-10 down to half.
More to
No,
get through.
I feel like there you just run and gun, bro. Right? That close?
Madja can disrupt this.
Right there, I feel like
Needs
you
to
just
be
run and gun
alive,
full
though,
spam.
And it's already fallen through the fingers
that
as Senzi
close.
removes Woxic. That's the P250 of Madja
Aim punch.
empty-handed, and they will pull it across the line. Threatening from Eternal Fire. Disruptive frag from Jota.
Should have switched? Nah, bro. You keep 5-7 there. He just shot
Okay,
too
well, at least a
slow.
couple of shots
And
hit.
like counter strafes. Like I think you just run and
A
gun
few of
it.
them off the starting
I
mark. 3
will.
kills for Madja on the pistol, 1 for Wakandia, 2 for Jota now. It's just stars of Woxic and Zentara's.
You hate
The
aim
older
punch in any
boys.
game, but at least in CS it makes
ones that
sense.
pack
In
the punch
Valorant,
that
it
need to
doesn't
come
fucking
online.
make
Woxic
any
into his
sense
prized
because there's
possession,
no
the
head armor
AWP.
in the game. It's just
Silence then falls for the
damage.
rest.
You know what I'm saying?
Defuse
It's
kit,
weird as
not
fuck.
one inside. If we're going to do a post plant, keep that in mind.
Window smoke. Top mid. This is what Steel was
Standard
talking
open,
about.
highlighted by
This is the take
the
that Steel was
analysts.
talking about.
Top cat window
Standard, you know,
It's about
mid
what they do
control.
with it too. In through the
Smoke
underpass,
window,
2
Molly
top
Khan,
mid.
smoke top mid to cross.
They really want to brawl for this.
Okay. Xantaris flash peeking underpass with the Molly. Oh.
How has it gone so quickly, so south? Zentara's and Wakandia.
I think his teammates.
Swung upon, the fights keep going their way.
Oh my
Madja
god.
walks
Nah,
straight
Mongo's
into the
different, bro.
crosshairs of
GG,
Techno.
go next.
See, this is what I was saying.
Mongo's crazy.
It's standard to go for mid brawls.
I
on a
think
map
his
like
teammate
Mirage,
mollying underpass,
but they get nothing.
like,
they step out the flashes.
it screwed him over in a way. Whoa, whoa.
Okay, Woxic.
It screwed him over in a way because they couldn't see over the molly,
And
right?
they're not starting to
When
pivot
he's swinging.
immediately. 9-10 has one of his exits covered. Blitz trundles towards the A site comfortably. Woxic yet to move, has no info as to how his backdoor is covered.
Well, he has to hope they come to him because now
What's
that the
up,
bomb
Peace?
gets planted, he's got absolutely no chance. So it's about the same.
And they
So
end up going
9-10
A. That's
containing that.
crazy.
The bomb gets
9-10.
planted. 40 seconds on the clock.
Op fight. Here we go. He's posted.
Leads this orb
9-10's
into the
posted.
next, and 9-10 can remove it. Just patience. And he prevails. 9-10's form in this quarterfinal, it just feels like he's straight away into his absolute prime.
Yeah, really not showing any worries on the stage, are they? Now, this is a pretty comfortable head-to-head for the Mongolz. This is the 5th time they've faced off in best-of-3s in the last 12 months. The previous 4...
Timing,
3 of
bro,
them
got
the Mongolz
forcing.
picked up.
Right.
So they have a lot of confidence when it comes to this matchup. And they're just going through the motions right now. Eternal Fire, lost bonus, give themselves a partial. MP9s are plenty.
We're trying to slide the D-lore.
Kevlar to work with.
Double up belt.
4 players gambling. And you're the only beacon of hope over towards one side of the map. And look how quick Senzu's up.
With no resistance. Completely unaccounted for. Jota into the Palace position. So there is a bit of territory for Eternal Fire to work with. You've parked Senzu in a real powerful position to cut off rotations, make things difficult for the
They re-hit A late? I don't know.
A bit of a gamble,
they want to go B.
decision from these MP9s. This partial investment and no breaks, so there will be
Sitting
a
in sandwich
required
too.
if the T's were to flank B.
Looks like they're gambling correctly now, Eternal Fire. From A to B, as the U2 starts to land.
Light by MP9. Good kill on from
Senzu. And Senzu gets away with murder. A
Ball is going up B.
Keeps him in it.
Walks is coming it.
Walks it.
Good timing.
Blitz will trade. Has the bomb on his back, but they're into the site.
Good damage though.
Nope. can't convert. Mazinho can. Again, Zentares resides himself empty-handed, 5 rounds deep in a must-win map.
Blitz has looked great, hasn't he? Map number 1, fantastic from him. Map number 2.
They's added Elise. That's how they lost. I think Elise did pretty good.
Only 1 opening kill in the first 5 rounds.
Wasn't the match?
Wasn't it? Side. Again, that was the same
FaZe
story as
versus
the
EF, right?
Start hitting shots
on
out
Nuke.
the gate. And well, the tempo of this game has been completely taken away from them. They're chasing their tail. They're chasing.
No, I think
Mongolz
like
are running away with this 5 rounds consecutive.
Like it's new for Elige, I think, right? Like he's always been on like NA team, and like he's always been. I think Elige's always been good, right? It's a different team environment for him, right?
Hoping to catch something on the exit,
and like they'll probably mold him, and like he'll probably do things that like they'll let him do his own thing too.
The bomb site as a 5th consecutive. On Mongol's map pick, they're making it look so comfortable on their T side.
Listen, he's 16 by 10, bro. 16 by, it's close enough to Rob's 16 by 9, right?
This happen on Anubis as well. Faber calls first tactical timeout. He burnt through 2 of them in the first half of Anubis.
We'll see though. I don't think it's a bad like pickup.
Damage.
But at the moment, when you're sitting there, you're watching. It's curious. I wonder if the comms are shattered because at the moment they are being toyed with.
I mean, at that point, especially tactically, you're in the right place. You have gambled correctly. They're committing into SMGs at close range, and you still come up short.
What is he holding? Oh, audio device.
The people want to show. And I'm sure all the Turkish fans want to see Eternal Fire put up some resistance.
The champ. Okay.
Yeah, incredibly passionate fan base.
Oh, these guys.
They've been cheering for Eternal Fire long before they were walking out to the Spodek stage.
Teams I like.
A win here could be a national holiday.
For real.
Well, it depends on the.
Well, this time it is the guns out again, not just the MP9s. Zentares spams through.
Depends on the match mainly, but
towards the island box.
I mean, I'm fucking with Spirit just because like I want to see more Donk gameplay. You know what I'm saying? Because like
Techno progressing under.
Because he's so young, and all this like land experience.
Questions of that con cross.
Like doing like. Actually crazy. So like I want to see like a lot of Spirit
onto 910 and
just to see like, you know, more history and shit.
Did connect.
But
Lucadia feels their presence in mid. Blitz boosted up.
See.
Silently slips into window. Responsibility of Zentares.
I fuck with FaZe 2, low key. Frozen. I remember watching Frozen when he was like 16.
He goes
like grinding Face It. He was good as fuck, goated.
Blitz first Zentares.
Timing. It's just timing.
To be Zentares flying.
Headshot while dropping.
Gravity, no match for
Bro, like he's just getting unlucky. He's 0-5.
Knife out. Magic can't believe it. He's been given a gift there. Can they defend this B hit? Wakadia and Magic have to sidle up.
Here we go.
Step up.
Good kill. Okay.
For Turkish counter strike, there's numbers.
Holding it down. They're holding down. Timing. No, bro. Major.
Senzu has other plans. Wakadia.
He's not spray A1S.
9-10 on 10 HP. Pushes all forward with 25 seconds left. They have to plant. Senzu retrieves the bomb. Will be planted. Uncontested. I say that. He's off the bomb. Wuxik pushes the sound cue. The shot does miss. Senzu running out of time. 9-10 is flanking though.
Oh.
Jota's there.
They held it.
Eternal Fire finally on the board off the back of the timeout.
Oh, it wasn't pretty.
Far from beautiful.
But like Zentares, like you can't even flame Zentares. You can't. You can't. He's just getting unlucky, bro.
What happened?
The underpass play with the molly can't see.
He's clearing. Blitz starts backpedaling.
This is just.
He's
full dropping. Full dropping. Yeah.
Hey, mate, there's not a whole lot you can do about that one.
That's everyone's reaction to a death like that.
Well, there's their first round.
Hectic. Not something
Senzi's the better sprayer.
reliably.
But it's also like he had the right hand
Was the
peak.
aim as well from a few of the members there from EF, so it still could have gone wrong.
It was easier for him.
Standard mid opener, we can't get forward
kill.
of that, so able to call out an awful lot of information. Should inform this ace at Woxic ticket.
Okay.
Jota over towards the balcony position.
Smoke top mid. Smoke window.
Madger even
Fading.
in
They're
they
taking
know
mid
that it has to
control.
be an A
They've
execute.
both got their best weapons.
Stack
Jota's
A.
got the AK. Woxic's got
These
the
guys pushed up apps too.
And he's
Like they know it's
primed
A.
and ready for the round. Delivers as he should. The AWP opens up. Zentara's as well convert. Techno's down. There's Jota.
He's
Palace.
holding for the jump up
No
close.
problem. Blitz removed. And now Mazinho. He's in the open.
Flash.
Flashbang from Woxic's
Dropping him
perfect.
9-10.
And Jota
Good hold. Good hold.
names,
Solid.
taking dog tags. Triple from Jota.
Now we're talking. There's
Checking
some confidence.
Steam
Happy to get stuck
profiles.
into the fights.
Bro,
Actually,
there's nothing
really
wrong with
struck
checking
the
Steam
bits.
profiles.
One of the best
You know, you gotta
CT
take a
rounds we've
look.
seen from Eternal
Take a
Fire
look
all
at this,
series
you know.
long. 5-2 the scoreline reads. Money is the question for the Mongols.
We haven't seen them in Strife yet, Chad.
It just was the tail.
I saw Majilla. I saw Majilla.
Together.
Banner. Gengi.
But Jota does very well. Be great for his confidence. Can they build
There we
upon
go. They're
that?
getting some confidence back though. This is what they needed.
As he lets the
They need
fire
that
out
momentum.
into an
That
A execute
confidence.
again. This time more direct.
It's crazy because there's so much little
This
things
could
that
really
go
humble
into
him
it.
if he
Like
cannot contribute. Chip damage. Techno catches. Staying
little
active.
shit.
He's not playing scared.
so a lot of
In this
psychology
big stage game.
goes into, you know, performance and.
Such an
weird.
all-in called here by Mongolz. Blitz with the AK backing himself. Smokes rain in. Body starting to commit into Jota's bomb site. He's under so much scrutiny. Can he weather the storm? Can he deliver? Does. Control the spray for one. Tags
Still
up
alive.
the sandwich player. Another
Just holding
from
it
Jota.
down.
Just collecting them. One by one into his crosshair. Jota's done enough.
Okay.
Defends his site valiantly.
Just look up how's the first match. First match. Mongolz wins 13-7. Anubis.
There's a partial with the hero AK, another confidence building round for Jota. So back to back,
Mongolz
the
is
fact that they
looking-
want to play him with heads up Counter Strike, and now they're
looking
having a
good.
good time. You need that from Woxic. You need that from
I mean, it's just
Zentaris.
5-0, but now Eternal
These
Fire, they're
individuals
turning
need to
back
start
up.
Activating
Never
if
know.
you want
Hey.
to push this one the difference.
Job's not done.
All the distance. So right now, the difference is just 2 rounds.
Gun round time,
Talked
yeah.
about
That was
that
eco.
timeout. Now that the guns come back in, Mara wanting
This
to make an
this
adjustment
round
with
will
the approach.
determine, like, you know, Mongol's like their
Help them out a
momentum
team.
that
They're
they
breaking
need.
those
They need
up-down
to break
smokes
this
as well with the
momentum like
HEs,
now
forcing their
off this
angles.
by rounds.
Making the Mongols
You know what I'm rooting
question.
for? I mean EF, but
can
honestly,
be
I want
open to,
both.
but what
I want both to go
chopped and
advance.
changed?
Yeah, impact player for sure. Considering just one Tech 9 to the head, and suddenly that site's an all.
Aren't
whole
both
lot
teams
more awkward.
full like
He held his own.
five Mongolian
Round 9,
players,
map
5
2.
Turkish players?
A bit awkward out of spawn there with the smokes.
Late window.
And
that's cool.
Late connector. So it's a different look. A third smoke added to the piece of the puzzle. And looking to be direct again.
All right. Oh.
Asking questions of Madja. He's unable to finish.
Unlucky timing.
Bacardi's got so much work ahead of him now. They heard him. They know where
Gets
he
one.
is. Can
Gets
he
2. Oh, gets the dink though. Fuck. Well, he just needs one of those last 3 bullets to body shot.
9-10 posted on their cross though. Through market. Look at the damage inflicted. He's got just 9 points of health.
9-10 posted.
Poised, ready to
He spotted him
the
though.
cross. Zentara
Ready for the
spots him,
crouch.
gets closer to the angle. 9-10 ready for a wide swing.
Xantares, bro.
This Mongolian sniper.
9-10.
Headshot.
Sniper.
Sharp eye, and Jota remains forced to hold on to what he has.
Blitz is already here to cut him off at the pass.
He was ready
He's
for the
clearing that
crouch
lurk
peek,
over towards
yeah.
middle. Jota aware of the possibility.
9-10 read that.
Yeah, he sees the barrel. Jota, your position is noted.
Sounds
is this
pivot.
warranted from Mazinho? You've got
Okay,
no
he's
HP.
1 HP.
Feeds the beast. Jota gets 1.
Wait.
Can he get away? Nope, not on Blitz's watch.
Damn.
Blitz, no slouch today.
This is the thing, he is a fragging in-game leader. There's always been a lot of talk about Blitz and what he brings to the server, plays some of these key positions and delivers.
Aw.
And he has showed up when the pressure is now at the highest for both of these teams.
Fair play to Arcadia, gave it a really good shot. Had Madja perhaps converted his 1.
He's done really well there. It's 9-10 the difference maker. Huge first, jumps out, repositions
They
for the
need
second.
something to take the
Not ready for that whatsoever.
up off the angle.
See the logic of Zentares, and hang on a
Oh,
second,
full
because it's a
blinds.
really quick fight mid.
Blind again. Oh, it's top
Yeah,
mid.
really early doors. He's been
He
finished
just
off,
died.
so that's Senzu. It's just Senzu.
He got the trade.
Dispatches of the AWP along range. Now
Oh.
9-10 misses his chance
timing.
at extending us into a 4 versus 3.
Could have been in a molly there.
What is this
HP
craft,
for
bro?
Woxy just disappeared so quickly.
Operation
Just taking
stickers.
space. The confidence right now for the Mongols.
Okay.
Look at this pack through mid. They haven't backed down.
Yeah, but clearing out that
Gonna
A-lurk
press
is
one cat.
really valuable. Zentares, heavy contribution, tips of the toes,
Spotted cat. Calms it.
Info as to the setup. Blitz trying to slip behind enemy lines, hoping to be overlooked here. Zentares slips into
Zenter's
the palace, hoping
is
to
in palace.
not be caught out by this. It's Jota that could as well. Wicardia, forward position. Hearing a lot of this.
What do we got
This
going
can
on?
still go wrong for Eternal Fire. Despite this
Two
man,
cats.
proactivity from Wicardia.
Good walk through
Goes
smoke.
walkabout and removes Techno.
I'm loose.
Awkward from Blitz. First time I haven't
Happens.
seen him hit the first bullet.
Happens.
Now
Shit happens
9-10%
like that,
to
you
the
know.
clutch.
Even
He
me,
has
I'd
not
be
got the
pissed if I was
bomb.
blitz. Like fuck, how'd I miss? Fuck.
Manja, his first
Fuck.
victim. Jota.
Timing.
Close by, spots out, confirms position, relocating to the window.
Good goal,
Held
nice.
by
Gets
Wicardia.
info.
Plays scared, Zentares the one to swing. Team play converts, 2-round gap.
And some confidence with some of the moves as well. Wicardia hanging around in
Snox.
that cat smoke, and Molly comes in behind him, pushing through it, making a play. Good to see. So starting to piece this one together. Money still in a rough spot for the Mongols. 6-6 is possible and feels mandatory for Eternal Fire at this stage of the game.
Really important from Wicardia as well.
Not letting the moment get the better of them. Those type of plays is what you want to see. And
Nice!
now they're starting to get fired up, starting to make some noise.
Got a game on our
Mongols
hands.
of shoves. Khalil, AK,
Full buy.
some pistol
Force.
upgrades. Not a lot to work with. Going to wait out that
3
early
Tech 9s.
block
Khalil
utility for the
AK.
CTs. Incendiaries across the map. HEs to follow their
They don't have much
standard opening
util. Some util take mid control.
So it's the rifles out top mid to take the long range duels. The pistols in through underpass to try and close the distance. 9-10 to smoke
Let's
window.
see.
And a deep connector one from Blitz. I think they'll play through this into A.
They avoid the brunt of the damage from that Wicardia HE.
Good top con smoke.
They've got 60 seconds to piece this together, but a pressure now applied in that window smoke. Woxic's going to be watching that like a hawk.
55 seconds. Gotta work something here. Blitz. This is a good, ideal for Blitz. Close
successful in
quarter.
his first endeavor here.
Timing.
Will he really
Good
get
timing,
another
Blitz. Good
opportunity?
timing.
He's done
Good.
it again.
Sends you with the one tap on default. They know he's Zentares is sandwich now.
They're encroaching.
Wait.
Man disadvantage, but for how long they find Zentares.
Good
The bomb's
flash
down.
by
They scoop up the
Blitz.
bomb, but short.
Oh my
It's
god.
occupied. Blitz aware.
Full blinds.
Acknowledges the potential. Wicardia trying to walk on up. The bomb has been retrieved.
2v2.
Blitz
Mongols
finds
need
a
this
safe
round. This is their
route.
force.
Safe passage to a plant. Senzu provides the cover. Wicardia and Matt just
playing
come up
default.
clutch. A big round
I play this.
with massive implications.
And no one's con.
Tucked in Palace, it favors the T's.
Clear
Time
everything.
ticking.
Alright.
Uncertainty as to this post plant.
Flashing
Magic
around.
gonna swing across off the flash.
Good
It's a good
flash.
flash. Blitz blind.
It's my line.
Senzu active. Crossfire established. They're taking their sweet
Let's
time.
try and get
here,
info.
Chad.
Smoke for the bomb.
Smoke and Kit. Smoke on top of it. Wicardia trying to make a run for it. Gets tagged up low. He's very susceptible
Nice,
to
good
spam.
kill.
And they
Wait.
haven't got the time. Haven't got the numbers.
They know he's off it now.
Caught
Damn,
jumping.
big round for
Mongols
Mongols.
steal it.
Big round from Mongols. Blitz. Good timing from
Rough
Blitz,
one.
bro.
That's a really, really bitter and sour.
When the jungle
pill
player had to
swallow.
turn and help A, good timing.
There, the player just coming
And
through
the smoke
window
lasted
smoke,
long
layup,
enough
already
for
taking
Blitz to
contact
like
towards
sit in
A.
it, you know, for that.
This one here from
And it's good
Senzu.
one tap.
Bang.
That
Good
one
bomb
tap
onto
is clean
Jota
as
in the
fuck.
side. He's been a hero so far. This flash is so good. Blitz setting Senzu up for the second.
Nah,
And the in-game
Senzu
leader,
Blitz
he just
this
runs him
round.
down and
Just
closes
single-handedly.
business. Final round of the first
Good
half.
team play.
Round two.
Good impact.
And here are the implications. Your last round. It's all you can afford. A scout on Woxic. Suboptimal, but functional.
3 MP9s and a scout.
Give the guy a scope. He can make it work.
Kind of like us.
And he has a
Yeah.
tag into Senzu. Can't find the follow-up on the quick scope.
Okay,
but
Zentares
Zentares is there.
getting one to
Profits
smoke.
off of the tag. First blood drawn to try and make this just a 2-round game at the half.
It's so good that round. Yeah, like that's a really good CS round. Like I love that. That shit's hype. Like not all rounds are like that, you know, where it's like you think like all these little things and plays that are made. Top con. Falling close up, good.
Taking so
taking
scared about the window
space.
boost play. Time and time again.
B split.
But Bacardi and Madja have not moved.
Zentaras is cheating over.
Yeah.
He's going to be there in time.
They're kind of getting a read right now because the guy pushed A round.
Up short. What can you do? Bacardi are empty-handed.
MP9 just not hitting.
They've been rustled.
It's like my MP9. I get a dink, I don't get the double dink.
Nice timing on the peak here from Zentaras. Humble though, just the one. Important trade out of 9-10. Moxic scout tag, not enough.
Okay.
And Jota
2 of them are 1
late to the
HP.
party. People already got their
He can win
coats
this.
on. An 8th
Does he spam bench?
No kit. Waning hope. The crossfire's too potent. They'll peek off of 9-10. Has the cross. Spotted now on the jump from Techno. It feels
He knows where
helpless.
one is.
Doing anything he can. Trying to close the gap, close the distance.
Not
They
enough.
just shoot 2 down.
That was the one person with health.
For the Mongolz.
Damn.
Eternal fire on life support. Will we really see
Mongolz
a
going
third
crazy, bro. They're going crazy. Good ass team. Love that. What's the bomb sign on top of the screen? I don't know. It's like a rope, right? Like a fuse. Not a rope. A fuse. That one tap's clean. Mooga!
L.
That's nice. Clean. Clean, very nice. We got a game of CS on our hands. 8 round Seaside. This pistol round, like, EF needs to win this pistol. If they don't win pistol, let's see signs. Get donked. Madrilla. Major goats. Major. I need to eat something though. I want coffee though. Fuck. Chat, how long is the break between matches? You know? Like, does someone know? Like when, like from one BO3 to another. Is it 30 minutes? 22 minutes last time? 15, 20. If it's a quick 2-0, it might be longer. 2-0 series equals 40 minutes. Okay, so if this is a 2-0, Mongolz... Okay. So it's like long. So it's like a 2-1, then like... Okay. I know what you're saying. That they time it, so it's like... On average, we'll start like if it's like goes 3 maps. I realized I didn't run ads like manually. Like I have it auto running, but like I didn't manually do it before. Fuck, bro, I got sidetracked. Am I playing FPL, bro? I'm not that. I don't got it like that, bro. Only sometimes. Only sometimes I'm locked the fuck in. Like yesterday, I still remember it. That one round on Inferno T side where I killed 2 people. Like aimbot.
Second half of play on this second.
All right, here we go.
The quarterfinal, and it does seem that Eternal Fire are on the precipice of their Kato campaign being extinguished.
Nice!
Glimmers of individual brilliance But they don't look like they're playing themselves. They're not playing their game.
They'll give you perms, yeah. I'm happy about it. I get to watch the chat.
The final half of this quarterfinal.
It's nice. It's actually very nice.
A pistol that really holds a lot of weight as to Eternal
All right.
hopes and dreams of a deep run in these playoffs.
7 times return. So Mongolz set to win this match.
Just not getting enough out of their individuals.
All right.
The bailout from the firepower, it's not there. The Mongolz have come in today playing a very strong game.
Techno jump spotting.
Blitz included.
Yeah.
Fragging IGL.
Blitz playing in the window.
Keeping up
He's
with
kind
the
of watching
superstars.
Twingles by himself, though. It's kind of fried.
Two Berettas in the mix. One for Mazinho over towards A, one for Techno over towards B, and then Blitz has treated himself to a flash.
Two of them got dualies.
Support either side with that. So just starting over towards window, patrolling things, and well, he's got.
Wait, they have dualies light armor.
Zentaro's top mid. Manjo Wakadia through the underpass, setting up for what is likely an A split.
Oh!
He spots a freebie.
Oh,
Madja down, throwing his util timing favors.
Can you throw that same smoke from not on that ledge?
Tuck's dark. He doesn't want to give away, concede this man
Right?
advantage. It will be a hard clear with 9-10's cover.
Woxic getting a
Woxic
timing
working.
out.
He's out.
Oh my god, crazy timing from Woxic.
Undetected.
So far, so good. Now he's been spotted. Mazinho.
Insta-gush. Insta-gush again. Piss around.
Insight taken. Eternal Fire. Golden opportunity here. He broke through. A-sight's yours, but you gotta put down Blitz. And
Blitz.
empty-handed in the pistol.
Wait.
No kit for this. They'll have to get a bit of a move on.
Yeah, no
When do
kit.
they go loud? Senzu's going to be coming in through cold
Blitz
flash from
flashing.
Blitz to set up the swing. Techno goes looking.
No, he wasn't.
Can
He was playing
Woxic
anti.
handle this? An important headshot from the turn. Can he hit the headshot?
Okay.
Techno
Oh my god, it's
brings him down
3v1.
with the dual Berettas and all onto Wicardia. 10
No kit
second
though.
defuse. Imminent. 10 bullets.
There it
and
is.
Senzu just
They did it.
needs to one.
3 out of 4
Extended too far? No, I think that flash was fine for spawn. Maybe a little far, but Woxic was playing like anti.
Impactful round. 3 kills for him. 15 and 5.
Damn.
Dominating Eternal Fire in this series so far.
Oh, what a
Bomb timer
brutal way
shit.
to lose the pistol as well. Blitz again, a common theme.
Both the teams with a couple of
me
woes
see it
within
again.
that pistol round. So the timing, I think at this moment, Madra is expecting the window to be covered. So the gap taken, Blitz hits a great little shot there. And then 9-10 losing track of the A ramp push. That's what catches Mazinho off guard. But Zentares, his frustrations have been palpable. Eternal Fire got the plan. They can get a buy to an A execute of their own.
Oh yeah, this is already pacey.
Half of
9-10, he
Zentares'
spots it out.
death
He's not
have
shy.
been
He's
unlucky
not
this
shy
game.
whatsoever. Goes swinging. Mazinho in combination. Down to the Galil. Good, important contribution from the Jota rifle. Repositioning, break of the smoke, it's replenished, and they get across, albeit heavily
the
damaged.
timing is crazy.
And it gets worse
With
for
the
them.
spam.
Senzu spam finds Jota, the Tracer betrays his position. They are in so much
wiggling.
trouble. Very hard post plant. You need someone to step up, and not Senzu. Swinging on the stairs. Takes no prisoners. Taking names. Madja's the last on the naughty list. It's 10. Already, Mongolz. This is just business as usual.
Well, bomb goes down. Curious to see what the decision from Madra is. Needs to dig deep right now. Don't know what can be said. Don't know what can be done to try and activate the likes of Woxic and Zentares, both of which are having a tough time on map number 2. Decision making not great from Jota here either. Sure, he's had a couple of specky moments over towards A, but spamming through that smoke. He's trying to draw attention so the bomb can go down, but the trace is through. The Silenced M4 has no problems eating him up. And second tactical timeout. The chuckles from the cherub there. You can see Mazinho, 17 years of age. It's the youngest team in the playoffs, the Mongolz.
Different.
Right now, they are making a memory in the Spodek. Stage game, still something new to both of these teams. Over the last year and a bit on the rise, contending against the bigger names, taking series off the bigger names, winning smaller events. But both still trying to get their stage legs. Great opportunity for both of these teams locking horns to come in without the pressure of going up against a FaZe. Up against a Vitality, a big name. You get someone who is just as unfamiliar with this territory as you are.
Zentares, this is a Galil skin, bro. Come on, son.
In that semi-final, 3 rounds from becoming Mongolz reality.
Senzu aggressive, cat.
Both teams.
Me, if I'm push-up cats and I'm spamming that smoke, I get insta-killed back by an AK.
Replayed.
My luck.
On those moments of weakness before you fall asleep, now we have a very important Eternal Fire gun round.
And I said what we were going to see. Well, they got the bomb down again, and they've actually forced. They need to shift the momentum of this game. So it's light on util, heavy on firepower, but it's just Galil's. It's not AK's.
Deep jungle smoke.
Dink's not enough.
One flash chat, and McCarty goes ahead of it. He caught off 910. That's the timing he wasn't ready for. Missed flustered shot, but there's some damage.
The smoke is
well
weird.
placed HE. Mazinho, the scrutiny now reveals his position. 910, the overwatch. It's Senzu
bad, unlucky timing.
Centaurus, an important fight. Oh, and he's not stopping there.
He's back. Zentare's back.
Picking up the AWP, I don't know how I feel about that.
2v3.
Techno towards the Palace. How many
Techno
times
and Palace, though.
Defuse kit coming in late from the Palace.
Oh, no
Techno and Palace.
Hijinks as usual.
It's not over, guys.
So
Triple
is he gonna be able to pull
CT.
this one off, or are they just going to try and do some damage?
Triple CT.
I think you're right. The latter.
Leg
shot needs to be converted. Woxic does so.
They must know. Techno's tried this so many times.
You know who it is?
Bucket, swing and go crazy.
Centaurus.
All right, here we go.
Important multi-kill round. Gets himself up to a 9-frag total.
EF needed that.
And Woxic will
They
be
needed
given
that
the
round
gift
so
of that
bad.
AWP scavenged from 910's corpse.
Oh, they don't bottom them out just yet. The Mongols still are going to force in, most likely. This isn't going to be the prettiest of purchases, and there's some punch from Zentares. That's what you needed to see. So opening kills aren't coming their way. He needs to be able to find some space and get a multi, and that's exactly what he delivered for the fifth round.
for his
Not done believing just yet,
confidence.
as the Mongols. That was a great opportunity to
Zinho
really
got
get
like
things over the
just
line.
unlucky timing with underbelk.
Can't lose rounds like this in your campaign.
Because he wanted to help his team. He didn't want to
Back
bait.
into the conversation of this quarterfinal. Centaurus, good awareness of the possibility. Can he track him? Does find the head of 910.
Almost.
Lots of damage. Someone else is
It is
gonna
a
have to
lot
play
of damage.
first.
Every
Woxic
little bit of
has the
damage.
support of the in-game leader Magin, not too
Just
far
impact.
behind.
Ooh, okay.
Sick flick.
Ballsy as fuck.
Spins around.
So
Blitz throw in
ballsy.
that smoke, signing his death warrant.
It's hard
Just
to see this
swinging
one
through the
going
smoke
wrong
bloom,
for
like
Eternal
as
Fire
blooming.
now. Two-man advantage, just pistols they're up against. The biggest problem would be they
Hey, that's
finish
me
too
doing that,
late
bro. I'm
into
getting
the
one
stack.
deed and being like, oh my god, bro.
The fight might come their way.
Wait.
That's what McCarty is waiting for.
5-7. Most
Zinho
OP
and
weapon in the
Techno.
game.
He'll be about to oblige. Ooh,
Oh.
a shoulder. A lot of utility on Mazinho. Is life valuable for the block?
Oh, the bomb is rotating towards the other side of the map, so it might just be a save for these three.
It's a good call.
Yeah,
It's the
them
right
taking
move
contact
from
there,
Magin.
ramp those.
They're allowed to. Jota's still over
now they
towards
know.
Palace.
We got Cat.
Magin, so let's take these jewels, that information flowing to Jota. He's going to also hear the steps in towards the side. So seeing if he can punish,
Wait.
making sure that they don't get to retain anything, carry it through.
Senzu's got to read.
The M4.
Like, he could be there still. He could. We smoked it. Careful, bro. It could be Palace.
Oh, wow.
He'll swing.
And he converts.
And they're boxed in. Senzu and Mazinho, good luck.
Just trying to preserve what little they have.
They built light armor.
McCarty wants to twist the knife, make this one hurt as much as it can.
No one's
Another
sitting.
gone. It's just Senzu trying to retain his Desert Eagle. Not long for this world is Senzu, removed by Jota.
Nah, he's moving like a bug.
Eternal Fire.
Yo,
Divion?
Divion thanks for the primer.
Mongolz 10.
Thank you.
So picking themselves up while
Appreciate
also
it.
dusting themselves off. The fact that they don't give away any casualties whatsoever to build a bit of residual finances. Give them a buffer down the stretch. 10-6 4-round game. This one could have gone real wrong. Zentares not as crispy. This one from Woxic, if he starts to heat up, the two of them combined
There's a
can be
conversation.
the
Do we have
difference
wall
makers.
hacks? Yeah.
So a full eco for the Mongols.
You gotta think, in their shoes, all their POVs, there's no X-ray, so it's like
4-1 split. It's over
you
towards
know,
A, the other four.
you just gotta
facing
assume
up
there's
cap.
someone always somewhere.
A kill or two, that's going to be a bit of a boon.
Oh no,
Oh, that's uncomfortable
that's
for
not.
Magin.
No,
It's
that's
actually
not
really
good. That is not good. Zentares though.
To bail them out. There's a little more where that came from. Still
Zentares
got
saving
ammo,
this round,
has support.
but he did die top
They
mid.
fall away, but a 3 versus 3 is not how that exchange was going to play out in their heads.
Yeah, this is a tough reset. The biggest positive is nothing has been scavenged for the Mongols. They haven't been able to get their hands on a rifle. Highlighted here, the AK and AWP are top mid in enemy territory. If Mazinho gets one, it would still be a crazy 2v2 in the post plan. this is still looking very good for Eternal Fire.
3 apps.
Mazinho's been quiet on Mirage.
This angle though for a USP.
Just one here would be worth it to make it gold, and now spotted. He's in so much trouble. Pressure applied. Trying to track. Wicardia does pull it off.
Unlucky.
Removes the threat. B site taken.
Timing.
Now weapons to be recovered. You discussed that AK and AWP. It looks like they could save both of them if there's no additional
I'm surprised
friction.
he just jumped in the window, sat in the window.
Would not have had enough money for the AWP in the next
And
round
then
to play.
just-
Would only been 2,400 as the loss bonus.
Senzu. Okay. They're not going to go for it
insult
though.
to injury gets another kill. So what was a clean round against the Force Spy is a lot of casualties and an AWP given over against the full eco.
M4 and op. They get
So
to
high
save
highs, low
on this
lows,
eco.
but
That's
still
not
a
that
round.
bad.
10 to
Did
7.
they get bomb hunt though? Mazinho?
Yeah, can't allow that to
he needs
sound
one
illegal,
confidence
though.
round, Nico. He needs
Can
one
have
confidence
I
round.
do really want to press this AWP
It just
that's being saved. Because, as mentioned, 910 would not have had it.
Right.
2,200 plus the 2,400 loss puts him at 46. So he's short for 150 bucks for the AWP. Nobody could have dropped it to him from the team. So now that Senzu can give that to 910, if he finds any impact with it whatsoever, that was impact that he wasn't
That's
guaranteed.
sponge talking, right? Yeah. Nice spin of wisdom.
So how much does that come back to hurt Eternal
Wisdom.
Fire? Faber, he has just burnt his last tactical timeout. The last opportunity for him to call a pause, to take a breath, to utter a change. And it also gives Mara on the other side of the server the opportunity
You want
to
to take his
settle
round,
his
but
team.
want Mongolz to win the
They
match?
still have a 3-round gap. The damage they've just
I'd want both teams to
but
advance.
it's going to be a flow-on effect. A few rounds
I said
is when they'll
EF
see that, and at that point,
just because
they'll be up to
Xantares,
12.
but other than that, I'd probably just have Mongolz to win. I got the itch.
From the misstep of
I'm playing more often.
And
It's fun
mid against the eco.
when it's not cheaters.
And
when
all
it's not people who
couldn't have been
extra information.
without that. Now in the hands of the Mongolian sniper. Round 18, all to play for.
All right, we go. 10 to 7. Big round
Two
here.
smoke start from the T side, invested into mid control.
Listen, Major has it. Oh.
The AWP starts towards the apartments.
I think that was landing accuracy
Big
moment.
info, but Eternal Fire aren't
Big
really
jumped
able to
onto
do
the
anything with it. 3
sofa.
players starting over towards A. Major top middle. Woski's going to pick up the bomb. They're rerouting
Major,
immediately.
Major,
That's the
how do
info
you
on the
pronounce
AWP. They
it?
have to move quick.
He has an A1. And what's it called? 4 of them have no helmet.
That info fades, its relevance fades if you don't move quickly.
There's no point just going into an A execute. That would remove the AWP anyway. It's the rifles that you're worried about, so they need to take some space, and Major's going to crawl through middle. Looks like he wants to be the late piece through connector. Blitz is playing forward. This is a big fight. In-game leader on in-game leader.
Has he read him?
Couple $1,000.
2 captains at the chessboard.
10K plus for a good float.
And it's gone ready
Xantares,
opening.
volley-
Xantares
wait.
catches Mazinho. The body shot's converted by the flames. Wicardia good for it. Now Blitz is spotted. Sticking out like a sword. It's all Eternal Fire.
Whoa. Their A execute. It is.
Stunning sequence. Team Counter-Strike on display from the Turkish roster. 910 now trying to save Woxic's AWP.
Good use of that. Oh.
And he has the chance to take it away.
He's boxed in.
Yeah, they've got everything covered.
Hear him scoping.
Major pathing towards the B apartments to ensure he can't get out that way. Now just hiding out in plain sight in the smoke. Jota low, doesn't matter against that no scope.
Does he knife? Does he go for knife? No, he doesn't. Does he? Oh!
This would be ridiculous. Heist. Yeah, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. 2 rounds the difference.
I think it was a molly. It was a molly ticket, right? And then spam through and then died to molly.
This one go quietly.
And remember
So
how
got
it started?
tagged,
It was
slowed.
the pistol with the conversion, but another bomb plan from Eternal Fire. Then they went into heavy Galils. A risky maneuver to call, but it's one where they stuck the landing. Xantares with a multi-kill in that round. Now it's 4 in a row.
Midware Vices with
The
a
CT
butterfly and
finances
gamma Doppler.
can now start to establish.
Just the money.
It should just be a half
combo.
investment right now from the Mongols with it maxed out as 3,400 into the next.
Huge.
But really important stuff for Eternal Fire. They are working into this game. Turks aren't done yet, and the first spot from Xantares spamming wildly through the smoke. Decent damage, but no frag. That's the only M4 invested.
Boom, 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 boom.
Perfect
boom,
weapon
boom.
for the
Flash.
jump. The flash considered. Wicardia sets
flash.
up Major for an important opening.
Things are starting to flow now. The comms are looking better. The aim less wobbly.
Xantares is activated now. He got momentum. He got confidence rounds, you know? That's what he
The
needed.
younger pieces of this team, Wicardia
Stuff
and
like-
Jota,
little things
have
like
both been
that.
delivering a
Big-
couple of nice
big
multi-kills.
difference.
It's given Woxic and Xantares a chance to get back in the game. So man advantage. Blitz down. The high flyer for the Mongolz has to sit and watch.
Does he consider the boost? It might have to be another flick at a Woxic. Oh, he's missed it against his rival.
You want to keep moving if you're 9-10. Woxic would have likely spotted the fact he had an M4 in his hands. Zinho's pushed up A, has some space. Senzu rotating back. It looks like Eternal Fire will collapse into A through connected. This could be risky. As we can see, nothing for them to worry about.
Now, but now A is full open.
That smoke is the go signal.
Well, hold on to the Kevlar. That's the best that the Mongolz can hope for now. But a bit of a momentum shift in this game. Patch of 5 rounds. Eternal Fire heating up.
Yeah, the bar set 8-4.
Someone slam this Wild
Curious
Lotus.
what Mazinho's up to.
Guards?
I think what he might do is attempt to come out of Palace late, smoke the bomb, and hope that they hang around and take a couple of casualties. The finances for Zentara is 10k, 7 for Woxic, so it'll only be very light damage. Is he going to give it a go? Too late now. Was hoping just to get a kill, maybe an AK-47. Gonna get nothing for his troubles.
Wait, he might be able to get one here, maybe. But they're looking at it. They're looking at it. Bro, camera!
So Kevlar retained. Oh,
bro.
Okay. Hold up. He did get something on the way out the door. They didn't get the rifle, got the kill.
Look, see.
It's all good. They've got plenty of cash to splash. And it's a one-round game now.
Bro,
could be bored, drop to 19.
camera guy,
the rifle
production.
That Kevlar kept, so should be full nades for everybody.
You see him walking towards them on radar. Oh, here it is. Oh, they got it though. It was the Opper.
Not able to get his hands on anything there, but
no, I said fuck it. It's impact. Still impact though.
All in all, no harm, no foul. Oh.
He said what? He said
a drink.
He was taking a drink, bro. Like a brother. Are you serious? You're taking a drink post like the next, not even the next round? That's crazy, bro. He's taking a drink. He's like, oh fuck, I died. That's insane.
Well, 9-10 is going to be set up for
cat.
success here. Ghost looking mid.
Already crossed.
Sweeping the perimeter.
Teammates like trying to spot underpass from to get killed.
Oh, actually, it's Woxic's orb. Catches Senzu going peaky. Shut down. Late response possible, but he misses his chance over the shoulder of Madja.
But like, what is that though? You see what I'm saying?
Block you
like, do you see what I'm saying? How he showed? Why did he tap D on his keyboard like a pixel to show himself and then full commit it? It's like, you know, it's like bug movement, bro. Nico Daka is eating mid-round? What?
9-10 to ticket. Bliss to tuck into the triple box. Mazinho and Sandwich.
Techno pushed up.
If Zentara searches B, I think Techno should get the better of him.
Need a Zentara's peek right here, bro.
Signature. Zentara's
gonna clear it.
In the Spodek.
He's even ready for that.
Yeah, they have to go into this. And Mazinho and
he got the dink though.
Can they pivot with 30 seconds?
Like Techno got the dink, but just AK moment. Those clean though. Gun diff, yeah. It is a gun. It is a gun diff technically. Oh, 9-10, 1v2.
He's already got 2 kills. He's only got 3 points of
Calls his dink. Calls his dink.
So low, he swaps to the Deagle, turns it. Zentaras does not find him. 8 seconds. They need the kill.
As he stood up.
And Zentaras obliges.
Damn.
How much stress, duress for Eternal Fire fans right now. These rounds are so not cut and dry.
Got a game on our hands.
The Mongolz coach. Faber gets a chance on the mic.
Well, right now, I think Mara would be pretty stressed
out.
out.
Coaches can't talk, right? Unless it's a timeout, right?
6 in a row right now for Eternal Fire. This one has definitely.
So you got a minute and a half of talking power, and that's it.
Right now, the Mongols are the ones who are showing with their nerves. Stepping straight into the AWP, 9-10, trying to make something of this. It was chaotic. Blitz pushing, he was trying to chase them, knew that he could have had a timing if they had a T-spawn, but there was no time for them to go back.
Nice!
Starting to believe now, Eternal Fire. They know they are back in this. They know history.
Third map is Nuke, I believe.
It informs us that this series, these teams can trade out map picks. Nuke is the third and decider if we need
Look,
to get
see?
there.
Sponge is listening in, bro. That's my line.
9-10 going to do everything within his power to ensure they don't. Techno forward in the apartments. Nothing to report on the break of the mid-smoke.
little quicker timing on this.
910 goes looking.
Fading.
Yeah, and Zentara's
Barrel.
in the open.
Oh, doesn't see the barrel there? Oh my god.
Who does this favor? If
Didn't
910 moves a muscle, Zentares will snap to him. Just like that.
Dude.
That quicker tempo caught 910 off guard. Wasn't expecting the default crawl.
Damn.
Okay, now Mazinho and Blitz get a bit proactive. The tips of the toes of Ricardo could be spotted.
Spotted.
Silent drop, but Blitz
is
seems
here.
aware up close. And the MP9 profits. Can he get away from that yet? A bit of damage, but reposition. Out, but hang on, Blitz.
Okay. He's spraying that.
Hits the shot necessary.
All right, guys, let's be real though. Left-handed opping.
Techno,
Sorry,
not
I
a
just
part of that conversation. He goes
trying to get a
forward.
message across.
Woxic exposed on the
You
face
see
of the
that? That's
smoke goes
volumetric
down.
smoke
Is that
moment.
It? Is there
That's
more?
volumetric
Big
smoke
positions from
moment. Did you
Conside.
see that?
There are
That
some
little
questions
where
of
his
this
head
post
was
pass.
faded first because it's RNG where how
You
it
get the
fades.
AK, you get the AWP and you get out. That's the plan.
Okay.
Maybe both.
Oh, why not?
Left hand everything.
Something
In
needs
real
to
life, it's
change.
different.
Eternal Fire,
In
they
game
break
though,
through
view
ramp.
model.
That looked completely desperate the entire time there.
Double up
Blitz
save.
pushing ramp, but Mazinho was already dead. Even though he got a kill, it's still not interesting because they already have the space. The rotation too far away. They can't play off the chaos. And round after round right now, opening kills are falling in the favor of Eternal Fire.
I love what you said though about this Jota Wicardia. Like the younger guns have kept it
It's
a
a
game.
buffer.
They kept it
They
a game.
presented a buffer.
And now Zentares is starting to look like Zentares.
And look at that, right? 910, because of the timing, wasn't expecting that type of pacing.
No, this spraying
It's
that.
caught off guard completely. Zentares has him dead to rights.
We're committing this, bro.
So they save the double orbs. 910 can wield one, send to the other. But Eternal Fire, they're just going to sweep this one under the rug. Just 2 more
11.
rounds. 13 to 10, the score could read.
What a perfect call. Against the double orbs, a quick AX could be the perfect call.
Someone needs to step up for the Mongolz. You need an individual moment of brilliance, and they need it now.
Someone like there's no momentum for
This is
Mongolz
getting
right
some
now.
answers in middle.
It's kind of just fucked.
Distinctly quiet. Mad, you're aware that that information could be garnered.
It's full retake setup. What are you meant to do? Mazinho can break the smoke, sure. Blitz can do the same. This needs to be perfect.
Flash. They're
9-10's
not good
got his
flashes
eyes
though
on the
for
prize, holding this
CT at
ramp
least.
push.
He's out inside already. He's firebox.
Really wants to try and draw
910 gets
blood
one.
fast, and he has. He takes down a huge scout. Zentares
Unlucky.
down. Important
Just
response.
spam.
Ricardia humbles the AWP, takes the site, takes the space. Techno close by.
Good
Spam
nades
on the
there.
stairs does good damage.
Mazinho
Techno's
unlucky.
getting out.
Oh, jump on top of the ticket. Kills the planner. Major full whiff. Walks it 1v4.
A clutch that could do everything, but denied at the first.
Bro, Major's getting cut, bro.
Senzu shuts it down.
That's his second time he's whiffed bad with M4. Bro, just go 8-4.
Mongolz style, the bold play.
9-10, what's your emergency?
9-10, the
Aw.
execute comes. He knows he's the only
cute.
line of defense. He plays forward, triple box, gets the opener, traded, sure. But
That's
that
the second
chaos
time
is
he
where
whipped hard,
Techno
though.
thrives.
Big kill on the
Flashes days, it's all
Xantares.
coming in, but
Good
up
spam by
over the
Wicadia.
ticket, takes down the
Mazinho,
planter.
good spam right here.
And then at that point, the comms are chaotic. For
Oh, he got like
Eternal
half
Fire.
flash.
11-11, we're all tied
He was
up.
like through the smoke.
That was a 7-round run from EF. It's going to be weird. That feeling of conceding a round, it felt foreign for.
Fuck. Yo! Hello? Bro! Hello? No.
Just throwing out.
Oh my god, bro.
For mid control.
Chrome moment. Bro, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Certainly looks that way. Mid control.
We good? We good?
Progress.
All right, mid control.
Bomb up, Cat.
3 players here to receive them.
He's pushed apps a little
Well,
bit.
they've cancelled it. They backed off. Change of plans. A change of tune.
Shit.
Lot of uncertainty for the Mongols. You can see
9-10.
Blitz now burrowing into the smoke
Oh.
and made to break.
Didn't really break. Little smokes there.
Nothing to report. 45 on the clock.
Scary. A split. 3 con. 1 lurk. 1 ramp.
Cardia the late piece.
There's all the
Set up
blitz right
for
here.
success. A step now heard. Blitz goes looking.
Oh, puts in the
Can't
1.
finish it off.
Oh,
Jota,
wall bangs him to 1
Zentares
HP even
just
more.
swings
What?
in.
Literally 1!
Finds the insta headshot.
9-10.
Proactive. Oh,
No,
missed shot between the
misses.
legs, between the wickets.
No, doesn't hit
Down
that.
now to Maja.
I'm losing con.
Yeah, they need to pick it up.
Oh.
Time is of the
Oh.
essence. Shot hit by
No,
Senzu.
Senzu needs to hit that second
Response from
shot.
Jota.
All these little
He's found his
things.
precision. He's found his
Wait.
game. 1 point of
No, Mazinho. Walk peeking. Spam that techno. Fuck it. Just spam it.
Planted, 12th round. Theirs for the taking.
Oh my
He's techno
god.
headed. He needs to hold on to this. He can't give this one a go.
There's so many little things in the round, bro.
It looks like he will just
He gets
back off.
so unlucky. Like Blitz gets so
Moments before
unlucky.
disaster right there for Eternal Fire. Blitz, if he gets that first kill, then trade it. It's a completely different story. 9-10, he's been shot.
Because he was wall banging him. He just died before he was able to get a little bit more damage off.
doubles up. 12 kills for him. In-game leader has been present.
Yeah, I mean, this T side, he's got to be given his flowers for this performance from Eternal
It's
Fire.
like our MM games.
Resuscitating hope.
Add this and this. Oh, you're bossing me around? God did and in the bag, bro.
12 in the bag. It's overtime or it's a third
nice emotes,
map
bro.
at the end of this round.
There's still money for the Mongols to work with because of the loss bonus.
I don't know.
So the save door back to 9-10. Rifles should be purchased for everybody else. And that was a bit of a gamble from the Mongols. They see those smokes
really
come
wanted
in.
to just get that kill.
They know the trajectory most likely from the B apartments. Telling of the B split. They rotate Mazinho over, but it's the wrong gamble.
What does it even look like, Rogue, though? How much would it, what does it look like?
To a third map in this quarter.
Bro, what is that?
Round 24.
No, it's kind of... It's low-key mid, I'm gonna be honest. It's orange cat, though, but...
Oxit goes looking. Invites a fight. Mongols do not oblige.
I said it. Slice it.
Laid him down. Mid-fight taken. Ooh, Blitz empty-handed this time. A rarity, but at such a crucial moment of the game. They operate now with a man advantage, Chad.
9-10 missing.
9-10 really stubborn. He really wants to fight this fight.
Oh. That's a
Incendiary
CT
not wide
molly
enough to
moment.
force it. Madja stays tucked. Look at 9-10 taking liberties.
Solo
walking in, trying to find this duel versus Madja. He's not going to be
he
expecting
saw him.
someone so forward.
Oh!
And Mazinho removing
Mazinho killing Walksick. That's bomb and upper.
And now 9-10 Madja in the dirt.
Okay.
They're not ready for Wakadia. He's got a real element of surprise here. Multiple bodies.
No, Molly.
But still Jota. Another is required.
I understand to take Molly out there, but fuck, man. I would not Molly.
Trying to sell it. Oh, it's a hard fight. Mazinho's too quick.
Round resets. How quick do they piece this together? Zentaris is on the way.
2v1. Xantares.
He's sprinting towards that B
has bomb.
Techno's starting to rotate back. Mazinho as well.
Opping is cringe.
The Spodek willing
sometimes, yeah.
Nuke at the end of this
when you're on the
round,
receiving end, yeah. It's cringe. I hate it. But when you're the one opping and you're hitting shots, it's nice.
2-0 a possibility.
Wait, is he playing for spam?
He's up for abs. He's got the molly.
Is he playing for spam?
Mazinho still has a smoke.
Fuck it, Techno, spam the wall. Spam it.
Expecting that Molotov to secure him. It could be a horrible shock.
Smoke on the bomb. Techno defused.
Smoke on the bomb. Smoke on the bomb. We got a smoke on the bomb. Code red.
Defuse is coming. He's going to hold it. He has to hit it in the smoke. He hasn't done it yet. Not pulling the trigger. Not calling it.
Wait. He thought he was faking it?
The defuse takes us to overtime.
That one feels like it fizzles out in the end.
Did you not hear it? Maybe?
Zentaris.
It's possible.
The round the world rotation, the 1v2 opportunity,
okay.
and not in his classic style. He doesn't take the fight. He lets them make the first move. And scissor, paper, rock. Well, he comes out on top.
On the 2 when they're faking
that smoke completely negates any of his plans.
Yeah.
And that one, he didn't even feel like he had a chance to fight for. We're all tied up, 12-12.
Could be a misread. Yeah. There's definitely a reason. Either he didn't hear it,
this defense. Now with the extra cash, they've invested again. Up, down,
something, or like he assumed like there's no way they stick this. It's a risky stick. If I spam, I kill, right? Like there's so many what ifs. 9-10 posted up.
Ready.
That's my line.
Mazinho consistently in their sides, but 9-10.
Smart to look at Palace there. Knows he's about to get spammed. Naded. Still gets out. Playing. Unlucky, bro.
Eternal Fire.
Oh. A lot of them are hurt.
Slice their way into the side. Techno can't finish a single.
Bro, they're all hurt, Senzu.
Means nothing. As the first round of overtime is a convincing EF.
Nothing massive if he's done. Yeah, but he might have just like not. You know, like. Even if nothing massive, he might have just not heard it because like. You know.
Anubis down one side, and this one looking the same.
Moment.
5-0 out the gates from the Mongols, but drawing this one back. As I need to brawl for this. Just wind him up and let him go. Zentares, when he's in a position to frag, he definitely will deliver.
Yeah. Arena, yeah. Shit like that. It's like little things.
And now they've warmed into
You got
the
white
stage.
noise, right, going on in your ears.
Trying to put on a show.
We got a game. We have got a game, Chad. Maja's feeling his. He's actually going playing ahead of the utility. He'll take this dual techno.
3 damage.
Confirms Maja's aggressions. As Zentares starts to try and work into Blitz's territory. A forward position from the Mongols here. Blitz trying to bodyguard that forward orb. Zentares
9-10 is underpass posted.
Spotted.
Oh, Maja spots an AWP. Now I have info now. Forces the smoke out of the orb. Is he going to be able to get out of this?
Oh.
Blind. Maja unloads 30 bullets.
Techno pushes apps.
From the flank. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
He's in
Oh my
so much
god.
trouble here.
Wait, he
Maja's
knows
well
the...
aware that it's been audible, but so
Okay.
quick. From behind, Techno strikes.
Nice. Good jiggle.
9-10 still
Holding for the jump up.
in this underpass.
Oh, okay, there's A.
By removing Senzu, now they feel the pressure from multiple fronts. Oh, it's all,
Oh my God,
happening at the
1 for 1.
same time. Blitz found Macardia. Orpa gone thanks to
2v2.
Zentares, and now we need to pick up that bomb. Woxic and Zentares
Okay, no bomb.
back to spawn.
40 seconds. Did they play 1-1?
seconds.
1B1A?
Options limited, and so is their utility.
Blitz is going to be in their face. Which side
They
do
go B.
decide to finish? Looks like
They want to go B.
Blitz is going to have to keep on aggressing.
Okay. Techno has an AK, has a
just gonna
smoke,
tuck in
has a
passive,
flash,
25
has a
seconds.
kit, but Blitz doesn't
so
have
now
a
it's a
kit.
choice.
You have to
Well,
pick it
one
up.
feels necessary to give Blitz a chance in a 1v1. It's going to be a
Playing
huge
jail.
rotation. Or
Ultimate
get the job
flashbacks.
down.
Here we
Here
go.
He's going to start here.
That's my line.
Blitz will start to make a move. Can Techno hit one? He just needs one.
Nice.
He could take
Nice. Okay. Nice. Clean.
for Techno.
Laser shot.
Clean.
Important kills.
Clean.
If
Nah,
Blitz
he's
is
locked. He's
rotating
locked.
in from A ramp, even in a 1v1, he'll have absolutely no idea where that player could be.
13-13.
That would be a miserable
We got a
way
game on
to
our
lose
hands.
another round. But this one was a brawl. Wakadia, he bought so much space. There were fights going on
I'm surprised
everywhere.
9-10
Wakadia
lives
gets
that
out
much
onto A, gets a couple of
underpass.
kills,
So,
really
like,
causes
that's crazy.
chaos.
He just tucked
But
so
Techno, the
hard.
difference maker this time
Threw a
round.
smoke down. The T, whoever that was, that underpass, naded the smoke, spammed
Conviction
it,
is
like
positioning Techno, and
did
he's
everything he
rewarded
could to
for
try to kill him, but fuck.
A speedier approach from Zentares. Look, he's not letting off the gas.
Hey. Uh-oh.
He wants this fight. He wants it now, and he delivers an
Takes down
opening.
Blitz.
Maja
Mage
builds around
spams
it.
cat player. Wait, this is
Mazinho,
risky.
If he goes, this round is as good as done.
Oh,
Instead,
gets the
he
upper.
steps up,
Big
removes the orb,
impact. Big
makes it
impact.
just a one round, or rather one player discrepancy. Maja hanging on.
There's
for
a
dear
low,
life, but
there's a
9
low
HP.
smoke too.
This is not as cut and dry as it
So
may
like,
have looked.
Walk's got to be aware of that, low key.
Especially with 9-10 holding this cross comfortably. Has support on the staircase. Not anymore. Mazinho removed.
Timing.
EF, strong case being made on their T side.
Senzu,
That's a secondary
1v4.
orb, having to retake in a 1v4.
What do you do here? Do you just go CT? And just...
It feels like a certainty.
Saving's just so like fucked. Like, bro, do I want to save? They just hunt, right? Just go for it and chance
Just
it.
that one discrepancy. Once it
taking
caught
the
by
op
Mazinho, but this
sucks
round it
sometimes.
flows so nicely. Wakadia, Maja, Zentares,
Good
Jota,
flash.
all
It's
hitting
that.
their shots.
King flanks.
To have
Oh,
that
that's
extra
on
round
him.
on the
What?
swap of the sides.
Last round of half? Oh.
It's like a long time since we've seen the Mongolz on the T side, but this is where the campaign started.
Started strong.
Pistol, the conversions, it was all there. They've won 3 out of the 4 pistols so far in this series, and really it's that Galil round early within that second half that completely shifted the tide of battle. But props to the likes of Wakadia and Jota.
Timeout by EF.
20 for Wakadia, 21 for Jota. It's allowed Zentares, who now has 23 kills. And opening kills is something he has been delivering in buckets and spades within that T side. 7 and 4 now, has had some that haven't gone his way, but contributing some key moments to help get the Mongolz in the dirt.
What a game though. It was a good game.
Well, the overtime, tactical timeout expended by Eternal Fire.
All right,
Just
here
2
we go.
rounds required. 16, the magic number they're looking for right now.
16.
15,
Magic
15,
number.
we do it all
16,
again.
14. You think it's a 16-14, baby? When did I get into CS? Like
Mongolz
in
need to shake off
general,
some of those frustrations that
2011.
started to brew throughout, giving up opening picks on their CT side. Well, they're on the attack now.
But
They
like,
need to remember.
like really going
Things
hard.
started See if they can
Probably
pick up where they
like
left off.
late 2013, early 2014. At birth.
Woxic unscathed from the spam of Senzu.
Alright. Let me save NA, bro. I'm shit. I'm actually shit. I don't know hella. I don't know any utility.
Here by the Mongolians.
I don't like playing proper.
The
Just
Mongols have parked the
it's too
bomb,
much in my
so
head. I'm too much of like a momentum, like
they're in no
just
hurry.
on the go, like int, and hope it works. Like
Sensor to smoke window. Blitz deep connector from underpass. Given the space this time around. Remember, in the first half of play, all the window boosts. So if they opt for that again, it's something that I'm sure Eternal Fire haven't forgotten about.
No doubt. Ooh, no vision. Break of the smoke.
Woxic.
Presented itself to Woxic.
Oh, spotted him with the volumetric smoke bloom thingy, whole thing.
Back away.
Oh,
Not playing scared though. It's
good flash, but it doesn't matter. He's lined up.
Still delivers.
Takes that 910 to the upper.
He's got
Oh, mouse made him jump. Oh no, he's in the mult. That's tilting, bro. That's tilting. That's so tilting. Oh, and Xanter's getting a dink and not getting. Oh my god. 1 HP.
And Jota completely
and lurking.
Running
Bro.
knife out to his demise.
Wait, whoa. Techno.
Presented an opportunity to put on a
Whoa.
show. He can't hit it.
Yeah.
Narrow miss on the
my
jump.
god.
But that's
Nah, that, I think
Mongols
it's a
with their
mouse
T
made him
round
jump
on
type
the
shit.
board.
That's tilting as fuck. And then Xanter's dinking him,
moments
and then
from
he
Techno
got
in
a
the last 3 rounds.
wall bang body shot or whatever, or
21
wall bang
top
leg
of
shot,
table.
put him to 1. He didn't get the kill. That's so tilting.
Definitely impactful. Poor matchup.
Oh, mate.
Under so much pressure. The second, though, the little spot on the jump, steps back
Look
out,
at that
takes
bug
the fight,
movement.
braves it. Even gets the info for Woxic, and then it gets traded out by Mazinho. So, all tied up. Double orbs, the CT side. Eternal Fire giving it a go now.
Cardia, that was a very forward position, trying to catch something, but flashed off and respects it.
A shout out to Wakadia. He has not backed down from the traditional play style.
14-14.
Either getting fired up early within this
I'm
game.
biting my nails. Here we go. Hey, major post out with op. Looks like they want to end A though. CT's not taking any space. Kind of giving. Same.
3 smokes remaining for the finish.
A execute. It's gonna be 3 here. Wait, where is he underpowered? No, it's
information.
Cat, right?
Plan
Yeah,
set
he
in
is.
motion.
I'm tripping.
Woxic primes himself and ready, pulls out the wrong time.
Oh my,
No
Techno
support,
entry.
Jota down empty-handed. The Mongols advancing.
Techno.
Zentara is dead on the swing.
Senzu
Again, it's Techno.
flashes though.
Woxic
Woxic gets
no.
1.
And Wakadia the same health. They rectified
Wait,
this
how?
one. A
Oh,
3v3,
top mid lurk.
all to play for. So much at stake. Wakadia walking through.
Oh,
being
he
held.
saw
Senzu
him.
gets the
He called it,
info to
right?
the other side of this. Wakadia should
The
be
timing.
but traded. There's
Wait, through
Magic with the
smoke.
AWP,
Fully
double
through smoke.
retake though.
2v2.
And Magic hit every shot. How has he done that?
Drops the
Out
op.
to the rifle. They still have to get past
9-10. 1v2.
Maja, Woxic. Woxic comes through, gets the info. Maja, can you save Eternal Fire?
Oh!
Maja pushing in.
Oh!
Face the shot, time sensitive, and Maja, the heart, the engine of Eternal Fire.
Bro. How does that fall apart?
Gives them the opportunity to go 3.
Again, it's not pretty, but they secured the round. Double OT guaranteed.
Bro.
Techno is kicking up a real fuss.
Techno,
doing
good
everything he
2
can,
entries.
gets them in with the double.
Going in, kills got close.
But
That though, full through smoke.
Rolling back the
That was
years
probably
here,
a radar moment. That was probably a radar kill.
School of Counter-Strike 101.
He probably looked at radar and shot.
They're not supposed to happen.
Just
And
started to fall
9-10
apart there.
needs
The
to
back
hit at
of
least
the
1 or
connector
something.
smoke
Hit kill 1, pull out tech
forces
9.
them wide. And that
He's
was another
tilted.
great opportunity
He
for the
knows.
Mongols. Another round that they're going to feel.
And then also their top mid lurk didn't kill the cat rotate player. He also died. Little things like that.
And the Mongols push us into double OT. Will Eternal Fire take us to Nuke?
Let's see. Are we going to Nuke?
Third and deciding map of this series.
Are we going to Nuke?
And the head-to-head between these two teams, Mongols come out on top more often than not.
It felt like they had the edge today.
This is a big round. This is a big round.
Right up until they didn't.
Full buy for both teams. Here we go.
This is a direct call.
I think they're expecting Magic to have the AWP again, but he's gone into the rifle.
Yeah, he had an op here, posted up last round. Going deep
Pressure
util.
the in-game leader.
Really deep util.
Oh, if they push through that.
Deep smoke
that's either
too.
Gonna delay you, rock the clock.
He's jumping up.
For forward position. Could he get tucked on chair?
Back as well.
Cat player. He's there to pick up B in case he dies here.
Very, very aggressive.
It's not going to be cleared.
Okay, now the question is, do you shoot there?
Can you match his output? Can you get your one? Yes, he can.
Get the dink too.
Mazinho puts him down. We got a 3v3 and that bomb is being planted.
9-10 needs to get this kill. Jota, bad movements. Spams the smoke. Doesn't spam default those enters.
Man advantage.
He didn't spam
Hanging on by a
default.
thread. Centaura's alive though in a wide swing. What he does best, can he peek it?
Oh, good counter strafe by Zentaris. Holy
For
fuck.
this third map for the dreams of Eternal Fire, or we go again in the
2v2.
overtime. What's it cut?
Zeno.
But Centaura's can swaps out 11 bullets in the mag. Time sensitive.
Bullets down.
Denies.
Holy shit.
We need more rounds to separate these two.
Smile on Mara's face there. That
What
one
the
down to the wire
fuck?
again.
It's just back and forth, back and forth. One kill trade, one kill trade, one kill
The
trade.
start of these rounds, but once we get to the final finish, it's a nail biter. It's back and forth.
Spam on the
I feel like he waits a little bit there.
He feels he should have had two. They turn
Right?
around, they get the trade.
They double
Lucario
turn
grabs
so
one, but it's
fast.
9-10. Once that AWP is posted, he will deliver.
Good kill by Mazinho.
He gave it his best shot as well. Centaurus thinks
And good
about
timing,
apps,
Pete.
hidden outwards blades.
Dude,
Sigh of relief, visible relief. on
that's
the
crazy.
Mongolz
No, I
faces.
think Major needs to trigger discipline a little bit. It's hindsight as fuck though, because he wants to get at least one,
As we
right?
go again.
But like, I think if you waited a little bit,
Look at this gap.
definitely a two,
It's
definitely
a
a
gaping
two.
chasm.
Oh, Senzu already up.
Frag, the trigger discipline is ballsy from Senzu.
Nice.
Now the jump
Okay.
scare for Jota. He's
So
in.
stop con. Swing jungle, gets good damage off. Doesn't get the kill
Centaurus,
though.
That's a very important frag.
Jota going down is an invitation for Mazinho to lurk out onto A.
Yeah, and Woxic's aware of that. You can see him casting his
Okay,
eyes
smoking
towards
ramp,
that
post up
walkout.
on Palace now.
They smoked the ramp, blocked that out. Blitz
It's kind of
with
a weird
powerful
round. This is a
position
really
up
weird
short with
round.
The bomb on his back.
There's only one A, but he's solo CT with up though.
So plenty of time to change the tune as B pressure is felt. Spam, defensive incendiary. It's a rotation now for the Mongolz. Mazinho doesn't want to just step out on his lonesome and give away a free kill, so they need to do this as a unit.
He's exercising a lot of patience here.
If only it was
Biggest problem
4x
right now
reason
is smokes
hollow.
for the finish. It's just flashes and
She'll
mollies.
go hard.
Woxic and Zentaris over towards A. They can lock this down.
Here we go. Woxic gotta hit the shot. Full blind.
Turkish
Good
stars
flash by
picked
Blitz.
apart. 9-10 removes
Good
the
fucking
AWP threat.
flash.
Zentaris is low.
Zinho now starts to edge forward, and Zentaris so low has opted for his teammates AWP.
Zentaris flashing. He's mollied out.
The
Can't
Flames, he
be.
has to respect them. Still holding that cross though. The bomb.
Bomb's not down.
will
There
become
is a
problem if they
flank.
can't
There is a
pass it.
flank
No
in
smoke,
spawn right
don't
now.
forget that now. Spots the advance towards triple.
Okay.
Punch.
Kind of played for con-ish.
Guardian cooking a flank.
Need kind of.
Considered now.
It's being held.
Oh, he's holding for it.
There should be no way in for them here. Wakardi would have to hit the drive by.
Nice. That's big. He almost didn't get it. 2v4.
You're right about different flavor. First round, T-side and Mongolz. This one, this is
Full
brand new.
spams.
This is unique. Zentara is looking to preserve that AWP.
That's what happens once we get deep in towards the overtimes. The playbook goes out the window. Players looking at tendencies, gaps, things that they can chop and change because the mind game between the two starts to fester as Senzu.
Got a game on our hands. Got a
Fantastic
game on our
opener,
hands.
finds the chaos, but then the round pauses again. Very stop-start. AWP retains.
There's so many
Sure,
things,
we
bro.
don't too
Like,
much of a
if Blitz's
difference, but
flash
still.
isn't good, right? Like, then they could just die. Like, it's just, it's crazy. It's almost like.
Find ourselves with two.
Don't worry though, bro.
from
Don't
the
worry.
Mongolz,
Yo,
maybe just maybe the
Valorant be
finances
like,
could come
yo,
into
I'm
question,
Reyna,
especially if they
Reyna
want to continue
I.
to run double AWP. So
Yo,
bringing that out again.
Skybird.
Poor Jota, just not expecting that type of a timing, but that's happened to both of these teams. Zentara's quicker through his underpass crawl. Senzu now coming straight down the guts and middle. Well, Magic was the hero last time the double orbs were out. See if he can do it
Breached
again.
on the CT peak. Yeah, like, literally.
Hawks in the server,
Literally,
and
bro.
Woxic,
Like, fuck.
before we could even get back in, has found Blitz. You can see the X on the minimap. That's just a quick AWP window, picking apart that cross. Dream start to an AWPer's round. Can Mongolz rectify?
Someone has to take a risk now.
How's that for a risk? You crouch peek into an AWP and Woxic racks up another.
He saw the guy on the left throwing
Eats
util
the
and then
nade. He
right,
knows who he's
like,
up against. He
Woxic
knows
peeks.
Mazinho loves to just stay here.
Got tagged.
On that palace position, held
Oh,
now.
no, it's
Woxic
falling
finishes it off
apart.
with the nade. It's all Woxic right now. single-handedly securing a round in overtime to equalize. It's going to be Wakadia chipping in, cherry on
9-10, view model.
And Jota the
That's,
same.
see, left-handed moment, bro. If he's left-hand right there.
16.
Well, Zentaris has an AK to work with, and the double ops retains to run again. I don't think we'll see that from the Mongols one more time.
I'm out.
Woxic has had a tough go of things throughout this series.
16,
and he's starting
16,
to activate
fuck.
now. That three-piece gets him up to 17 kills, starting to join the rest of his teammates. This one is called by Mara. Let's see what his adjustment is. Maybe it's getting a little bit too scrimmy for his liking. Bring a bit more sensibility back into the play, a little bit more team-based.
Have a going, Cat. And
GZ
on VIP.
So I'm curious
GZ.
to see if Mara's call will be direct, knowing it doesn't need an AWP.
First at 19.
Plenty of cash for him to purchase it. And here's that opener. Blitz going for a head-to-head AWP duel.
18.
And Woxic
Right?
staying agile.
Or is it 19?
19 has come in
15,
with
15,
the
then,
so not
then
the
it's 3 rounds
Might
played.
just be an A execute.
19?
Oh, well, the body language says otherwise.
Wait, 16, 17, 18.
Yeah, all faces.
I think it is
looking
19,
towards
yeah.
middle.
Yeah.
Looking
You play
towards
3
the
rounds, and if you win all
apartments.
3, then you just win 1.
33 rounds deep.
And next half.
You highlighted it, there's the strap book. Most pages we've seen. Things can get a little kooky when you get this deep.
Alright.
Jota just
Major
cleared
the
out
op.
A-ramp completely.
Double op setup.
It's a powerful angle for an AWP to occupy, and Madge has been given the task of holding on to it.
It is a good angle, but if you wide swing
Intermittent
crouch,
uncrouching.
pre-aim,
Tunnel fine, no.
I don't think the
Mongols have
opper
the mid control.
reacts. Like he.
Again, happy to oblige, happy to give it over.
Pressure onto that short player if they do try and wrap B.
Yeah, B split written all over it.
Yeah, Wakady's going to have his work cut out, especially if Madge doesn't get his. Oh, missed shot. Wakadia
Oh, he's playing in ladder. Techno, good kill. I'm just anchor.
He does say no. He's into the side for a second. Blitz finding shots, but so is Jota and Zentares. It's all over the place. Can Techno come up clutch? This would be ridiculous.
No, Techno's going crazy right now. I'm not gonna. Oh, timing.
The guys of the smoke.
Timing. 1v1.
Techno is that.
No. Damn.
Dispels the myth.
Fuck.
Gets it done.
Oh, that must have been
Damn.
sharp. Techno was starting to heat up there.
Oh, he was. When I saw Zentares overlooking the position, that reposition was so quick, and he's beating himself up about that. He knows he could have perhaps made that dream a reality.
Remember, youngest team in the playoffs. First time in the Spodek for both of these
Senzu.
teams. Pressure's an all-time high. Sink or swim on the stage. Looked like they were.
Shouldn't
wearing
they call
lead boots
ladder,
on
right? You
Tunnel
turn?
Fire, but now they're starting to float.
I don't know. Maybe it's too fast.
That's some frustrations. We don't traditionally see that from the Mongols players. Normally very reserved.
Careful, Techno. You'll end up like Senzu.
Alright.
Double orbs becoming a mainstay
Good
for the
window
defensive
smoke,
sides
top
on either
mid
side of the server.
28 frags. And he's just thinking about that 29th that wasn't.
Zentares is back. Remember he was 0-5? Remember he was
Zentares
0-5?
matching his
He was
output.
hella unlucky in the beginning.
Look at
Hella
the 19.
unlucky.
Mid-utility for Eternal Fire.
Yeah, Techno's going crazy. He's been really
Woxic
consistent
on the walkabout.
getting his kills.
Senzu takes a heavy lick. Zentares
on
always a
CT.
threat. Blitz brave to
Doubled
have
up
a look,
close
ask
con.
questions of con.
Remember, guys, the coach is called timeout, right?
That ladder
Oh,
room,
no, it was last
Zentares
round.
does
I'm
overstep.
fried.
There's a way out with that smoke, so might want to back off. Bomb rotating back over towards A.
Alright,
9-10 ticket. When he's been smoked
Yeah,
up before,
mid
we've seen him
leaving.
push forward towards
Leaving
the triple box.
Zentares alert.
Mazinho to help from jungle. Blitz still towards window. This A defense is looking brittle.
Vulnerable. Zentares doesn't want to be the one to play first, but maybe forced with the break. The smoke is still hidden, but caught
Okay.
out just in time. Mazinho
Big impact.
Profits from the break.
Can't get up.
Oh,
Gets the shot
9-10.
regardless.
Really good kill.
Watching
That's
from
big
the
impact.
sidelines
He
as
almost didn't get it
9-10
off.
puts him
Crouch
down.
jumping up.
Bomb does get away from that AWP shot, but still
God.
so much work ahead of them with no time for this.
There's line of sighting,
no
CT.
utility for this. They're just
Oh,
in the
he shot
open.
himself.
He's picking them apart.
Good kill by
With
Jota.
the AWP, Senzu has the cross, double AWP'd,
Yeah,
ring
he
true.
faults.
Successful for the Mongols to keep
4v1.
us dead even. Tied
Yep.
up, Jota left alone, left to his own devices.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Sigh relief for Mara. He
Check
doesn't
him
go
mouse,
for
bro.
Eternal
What
Fire. They
the?
do
Whoa,
pack a
snap.
punch.
Well, this is going to be one of the most intense games of Counter-Strike that Mongols have ever played. Sure, they've lifted trophies, but nothing like this before.
Can't say I want to win. Honestly,
the atmosphere,
either.
the intensity, the moment, what this
I
means,
wanted
the
EF
legacy
to
of the
win.
event, it all plays into the heads, but right now locked in as
Because
17-17.
Zentares, but Honestly, I'm happy either. We got good CS, yeah.
Who's gonna break first? Who?
This is good CS right now.
Who's gonna take this
Post games like this, good. I love it when it's back and forth.
An answer we may have to wait for.
Especially with one map already won by Mongolz, right? It's like, it makes it that much better where it's like, fuck, like, they need this, they need
chance
this.
to take a bit of a breath themselves. It's like this one will be a couple of moments.
Tech pause, though. See, tech pause?
Back and sorted, so
momentum break.
As these two teams
everything slows down.
Fighting for their legacy.
Blood's not
and something
flowing
they've
as
dedicated
much,
their life to, and they're making it a show. To be dead even at 17 each, double OT. First to 19. Spodek, are you entertained? Yeah. This is just the first game. We've got another quarterfinal to look forward to as well.
But
first, we have to find out if there's even a third map required. Mongolz, I'm sure, at that halftime felt like it was starting to become theirs, starting to become a quick 2-0, a trip to the semi-finals booked.
You can see there, Joe Design starting around. He's taking in the moment.
As he should.
Only comes around once a year. Katowice, it sets the tone. It's the first big event of 2025.
Boom,
you want to put your best
boom,
foot
clap.
forward.
Boom, boom, clap. Boom, boom, clap.
Grand final appearance at Bounty.
Wait, look at the wristbands. Do you see that?
This is an
They're glowing when they ever like. Wait, they were like going crazy.
I applaud
That's
you,
cool.
Katowice.
Trackers.
Bringing the energy year on year.
That's cool though. How it's like going with the like boom,
over
boom,
10
boom.
years of
Cool crowd
Katowice
effects.
being a mainstay at the start of that season.
2014.
Hey, Jesus.
Mazinho was 10 years of age. Something to consider as we have generations of Counter-Strike players.
Yeah.
The other side of things, a man who's finding some fine form.
I remember when
Zentaris
TSM did have a CS
He has
team,
come
remember
back
that?
alive within this series, but throughout this year, late last year as well, the Turkish Terminator. Well, he's getting up, he's getting on, and he's still delivering in a very big way. Oh, Wakandi, you're getting a little bit tired. Sorry that we're keeping you out here so late, mate.
Thought he'd be done with this by now.
Well, they would love to have a rematch against Vitality, a team they've already been successful against in 2025.
What?
And that trophy, the one that has eluded Apex throughout his entire playing career. Vitality playing the winners of this.
Moxie gets back in the server, freeze time ticking down, and we are getting this one back underway. 17-17, 8-4 at the first half. Eternal Fire do the same. Overtime number 1. Can't split the difference, and we do it again. First to 19, 18-18, well, you know what that means.
Attack time.
Faber, his time.
Attack into
OT
attack.
Number 2's only time out.
The bar set at 2 CT rounds, and well, Mongolz, they got their first right out of the gate.
And the CT rounds is where both of these teams have struggled. They would need to get 3 on the trot to get this done right here, right now.
Seems like a big ask. It does seem like a very large ask. Let's get back into this one.
All right, here we go. 17-17 chat. Let's go. Lock in, lock in.
Will it be Mongolz in 2? Will Eternal Fire take us the distance? Let's find out together, Katowice! Yeah, was 9%. Oh, Eternal Fire.
Instant.
Against all odds.
Oh my.
Keeping us in
just
it.
crouch peek mid
Once
window.
he's starting to hit some heads up,
just take the 50-50.
Straight.
He wins.
Mongolz have to make a move.
Yeah, Techno is activating. Jotus went ready for this. He could practically see it through the X-ray. Can he convert it as well? Mazinho will get the blade
Wasn't
to
100%
trade,
ready
but
for a
the damage
second.
inflicted. The discrepancy.
One there's 2.
Locked in.
3v4.
Blitz has picked up the AWP.
He's pivoting.
Just smoke time.
There's an opportunity for Senzu on the cross.
Yo,
So
Sam
reaction
with the
speed
30
test, he
months.
doesn't
Thank you, Sam.
oblige.
Awareness from Wakandi, that's
I
a
appreciate
possibility.
it. Much love. Welcome back. Holy 30.
A lot of gaps to have to worry about there. Senzu acknowledging the fact they could have boosted window. They could be flanking him, so they have to worry about so much. But Mazinho, the timing on this
He's
could
pushed
be
deep palace.
absolutely
This could
everything.
be big, bro. This is your time to shine.
This young prince. Oh, shut out of his palace. Wakandi, you're aware.
It's still here.
Yeah, it's aware.
Yeah, blitz on
Wait.
the AWP, not something you see every day.
No, it was Woxic who died, right? Yeah, it was Woxic who
Smoke to
died.
obscure.
AFK.
Rotating back.
Oh, is this a lot? This is a lot.
Crowd.
It's not going to give
Yeah,
too
crowd
much of an
could sell
opportunity.
it.
Unless
Crowd
Marcus
could,
Marcus
yeah.
turned on this
Yeah, it
clear
does
from Blitz.
happen.
You can see he's investigating, well aware that
The players have talked about it. It's which sucks. You can't do anything about it.
This one's done.
Should be. Just Blitz trying to hold on to his AWP.
Good crowd walk
These
though by
resources
him.
valuable.
On the path of least resistance, the bomb goes down. Still 20 seconds to spare. Now the penny drops. Senzu blitz. What's the even point of having to look for this one? Out of position, about to be a dead man walking. That beak sticks out, and well, Nadja bluffs his lines, but the kill is going to be confirmed in a moment's time.
Or he gets away with it.
Oh.
Hard flick to hit. Senzu does not hit it.
You can have your life, I'll have the round. That's 18 now secured for Eternal Fire.
That didn't hit?
That's OT number 3. Locked in at a bare minimum, and now the pressure all on the Mongolz.
Yeah, don't repeat, Buster. Ooh! Oh, now you repeat. Oh.
Couple of stat powders there.
Yeah, these guys are playing for stats, bro. RWS.
You discussed troublesome on the CT side. That one felt rough for the Mongolz.
It's not only the opening kill they lost, it was the secondary as well.
Yeah, Jota hit a real important trade there. Oh, frag on the ramp. That's the
That's
Woxic
big.
open.
That's
Nine
actually
didn't even
big.
get to pull the trigger. Here's Jota. Removes Techno. Confirms Mazinho's position as well. And I mean,
this right here, the crab walk.
Is so aware.
That's massive right there. That's massive. I would like to see like a 3K by him though, Mazinho, to like.
Or do we need a third overtime
but
to separate these two teams?
They're going. They're popping.
It's quick. Mazinho throws out the extinguish ahead of time, gives him something to play around, but also indicates his position. It doesn't matter. Ricardi is dead.
Oh.
Mincemeat.
Techno.
Cut down. Cut out of the round.
Oh.
Overlooking Techno completely.
Walks like 1v4. Oh, insta-traded. Damn. What the fuck? It all happened so fast. Good reposition, yeah. It was scary because like, does the tease like push through the smoke and insta see him default wrapping around default and kill Mazinho? You know, it's like so many what ifs that could have happened based off decision making. Like he kills one right here, right?
Because this is likely mollied. I'll
Oh,
play
okay,
first.
doesn't even show it. Never
If I
mind.
get anything, that's great.
And Techno's there to back him up.
We bait Techno in, and both of them provide. So a very good round from the Mongolz.
Really cool calling. Let's go again. First to 22.
I'll let you two out of spawn.
Window smoke. Cross smoke.
Second tempo. Take numbers
here we
in
go.
A again. Only one AWP for the defense this time round. 9-10 posted up B. Senzu to take Cat Blitz.
Looks like they
Tough to worry about window.
go
Connector.
A.
An awful lot on his plate for the in-game leader, who has felt like he started to cool. The mental stress, the load.
18-18.
Having a call toe-to-toe with Madger on the other side.
I'm sure you can attest.
Definitely takes his toll as now the AWP crawling up mid. Blocked on multiple fronts.
Yeah, some successful chip damage onto Wicardia, ramp side.
Is 9-10, is he holding the crack angle or he spots that info?
Nothing to report. As he lingers round. Blitz is looking and he finds a bullet between his eyes. Centaurus draws
Good damage, but
of overtime
need that
3.
kill, bro. It's actually massive, especially like
feeling vulnerable, feeling
for
susceptible
EF,
to a
for T side
5-man push into this A bomb site. Woxic posted as well for the cross. Just Mazinho and Techno. Good timing on the incendiary. Wicardia.
Oh, he saw his barrel.
Starts looking. He
See
knows
his
where
shadow.
Mazinho is, but
It doesn't matter.
No, it collapses for Eternal Fire.
He's doing a good job staying alive. Heard him
Hoping
Tetris.
he overlooked it. Doesn't hit
Doesn't
that
get the
instant
kill.
headshot. Techno, good for it. It's only Woxic to 4.
Oh my.
Massive.
Bro.
4K from Techno.
They really turn that shit around. Even with the information. Timing's the molly. He's out ramp. Sees his shadow default. It all falls apart. Palace player goes out, kills one.
Really,
Like,
really
or
important and impactful rounds of multi-kills within these spree of overtimes.
See that again.
Techno playing sandwich. That's
That's
big. Look at that. And Mazinho, who did
He's the one who's catching him.
Mazinho killed like.
He's the one who's taking home the
ramp
big meal
player?
for dinner, and he's feeling himself. The confidence is there. Taking the jewels and jazzed up with that one.
Let's go big.
Last couple of rounds, last couple of ventures towards that ace side have not felt
Vibes
great
have to be
for
insane,
Eternal
yeah.
Fire.
Like just 2v4, like.
I'd love to know the
Well, I mean-
adjustments being called out on either side. By
Yeah,
these
no. I
coaches.
mean, it was 3 hitting ramp,
Rounds
but
moving a million
or
miles a
2
minute.
ramp, 1 palace. Yeah, 2 ramp, 1 palace, and 2 con. But like,
yeah, the battle is
no, they're
those
playing it
adjustments.
so well, line of
At this
sighting,
stage in the game,
and playing off each other.
it's like bluffs on
It's actually big
bluffs on
impacts.
double bluffs.
They've been playing
Like,
this
like,
all
regardless of
either 9-10 or Senzu over towards B
stats
quite consistently.
Scoreboard. When is we're gonna open a
just put
case?
Mazinho A this time round, so not going to be
I opened like
possible
40
to
cases
techno.
yesterday. 35. Nothing.
They feel like they've done enough on A to warrant.
Well, Blitz is getting
venture up
aggressive.
mid. Yeah,
Blitz up mid.
Blitz feeling himself.
Zanteras though
He
again.
has to win an Angel versus Zantares,
there it is.
which he has done.
The ego swing, and he swung before that flash.
Of the Mongols takes down Zantares.
9-10, post the underpass. Major spotted him.
And the captain of EF has been spotted. Jota forced
Volleyed
forward into
out.
this fight. Oh, it's ugly. It's
Oh,
hideous. Splits a second.
It's falling apart right now.
Just
for
as you
them.
were saying, he's calling off. He's found some heat once more.
Now Mongols have map control.
Magic
They're,
has to
they're
make a
top
play.
mid. Cap
It's
players
not a
looking at
bad timing.
underpass.
Techno gets the info for free though. Ready for that Senzu
Oh,
reaction
timing.
just as he turns his back. Senzu good for
It's all
it.
timing, bro. If Major just if he just pugs it out and just runs out, like it's just a 1v1.
Bacardi are walking in.
Yeah, good luck, have fun.
Scope will have
It's
been
2v4.
Side by side position
On
already
AOs.
noted. Blitz throws out the flash. No one's gonna take that initial engagement. Woxic
Woxic
will
gets the
find
trade.
first, but good luck, have fun. No fun for Woxic in this one.
Bad timings. Bad
Triple out of
timings.
Blitz. He closes it down. He
Big
opened
kill
and closed it,
with
the
Blitz,
bookend
yeah.
frags to make that
Going on top mid
20th
like that,
round
then
on the
Zanteras
board
is
for Mongols.
big
One
impact.
more to go.
It's the CT side.
Are they gonna get all three?
It could be the clean
It
sweep
would have been
right
so
now.
tilting though, because if Zanteras
That would
kills
be
him
the
twice in a
difference.
row in that
We've been
1v1.
trading blows at 2 CT rounds
Right.
each, but
So his bug movement though, do you see how he move, crouch,
Blitz
uncrouch
actually
into
dictating the tone of
instant
those
like
mid-fights. We've seen him
the
swinging
bug
into them
movement.
late through connector, but now just pushing up, taking that duel, sitting Zantares on his
I
ass.
saw him before the smoke
And the
rooms.
double orbs are back.
Oh, here we go.
of course they are.
Here we
Senzu
go.
going to be boosted up by his teammate for that fastest possible line. You can see the timing there.
Does he
from
aggress
Magic's
though
POV.
with that molly? Does he aggress? Oh my god, he does. Oh my god, okay. Wait.
Hurry up and wait the call.
Been a lot of this going through the motions.
Oh wait, he's got
getting the
Techno with
space,
him.
But this right here is the
Oh,
difference.
they're really taking space.
Techno.
But they're playing
Thrust
very passive.
forward, has
Acadia's
this
right
locked
there.
down. How far does he go?
Does he actually go?
Cardia gets
Oh
a rude
my-
shot. Techno posted. That's one of those jiggles. I don't think he was expecting friction on it. And it's caught him
Oh,
off guard
Blitz that
now.
spam
Zantares
too.
caught down.
Zanteras
Just
down to
25 points of health.
He's one shot now.
He's
That's
in trouble.
So
This
bad.
third CT round is starting to materialize in front of our very eyes.
9-10 hits a shot, but it's a leg.
Hamstrung by
Kind of
the
fucked
Mongolian
angle.
sniper.
Hard to hit a body shot there.
Limited
Senzus
further.
gets the
Zantares
spam now.
removed.
Gets the spam through the
Fake
smoke
Joker's
because he
gonna
lit
walk
him.
straight through
Oh.
it. Techno, you
Yeah.
meanie. Cruel.
Techno with 35.
Takes the head off a Jota, bomb under his control. Helpless now are EF without a single T round to boast in our third overtime. One away from the 2-0.
Damn. That's big. They played that really
To
well.
match that output now. That
Just
feels
little
like the
things,
bar set
little
incredibly
things.
high.
And Eternal Fire, they put themselves in position
just-
in several occasions throughout this match to get the job done.
And from us, we have X-ray, you know, but like in the moment, bro, it's so hard. It's so hard.
First half for the Mongols, their map choice. They battled back. They were starting to believe, but right now they could be running out of gas. Not a single round found.
Damn.
And Mongols looking
Nice! Fist bump.
They can taste
last
it.
outwit.
Oh, here we go.
They
Let's
can
see.
taste it. You can
Match
see it on their
point.
body language. They can
Match point
feel
for
it. They know
Mongols.
that this one single round separates them from a semi-final in the Spodek.
9-10 may have seen the flash from Sandwich. They might know Jota's pinned.
In which
Maybe.
case he is in a hot water.
Looking like a crunch.
Man, just trying to spot
Two
that
mid, three
mid-cross.
towards
Mazinho
A.
and Blitz. Them.
And boost on
back to the
window.
boost. This was such a problem. This was such a problem. 9-10.
Gets dinked.
Dink hits him.
Doesn't hit the shot.
Finished off by the
Zanteras
nade.
gets
Good start from
9-10.
Zantares. Still not out of the woods yet.
Wait.
Blitz has
Blitz.
got him.
The
Burst.
lurk.
Gets him with the tap. Wallbang.
Spams underpass.
Already puts Ricardo on notice. They're spamming
Oh.
him in every direction.
Oh my.
Jota does damage,
Techno.
but Techno does more.
Okay, he gets one though, but now you know he's stuck down there. The spam. Oh my god, it all fell apart. Woxic, 1v3.
Have secured themselves the semi-finalists.
Game. Damn.
2-0. Dominance from the Mongolians. Their first trip to the
Crazy.
Spodek.
The youngest team show some
That spam.
under the pressure. A long game.
Like Blitz, did the Palace player might have called one under balcony if he made noise, or with the Gutsil or something.
Get themselves up to
So Blitz started spamming it, and then the Palace player started spamming it, and then the Sandwich player didn't kill the Palace player, only got the dink, didn't kill him off, and then Techno just says fuck it, swings, kills the Sandwich player, gets traded by the underbout. Cinema.
Campaign extinguished at the hands of the youngest team on that Spodek stage.
Eternal
Good
Fire
game, though.
starting in stage 1.
Feels bad for
Couple of
EF,
2-0 victories in their back
but
pocket, picking
not
up
good
with
game
their
though.
left
Good
ball,
fucking
that
game.
blast bounty. They had to brawl
Good
against
game
the
at
likes of
Counter-Strike.
3D Max and FaZe, but they get themselves into a big stage match, into the Spodek. But the Mongolz today, they are the victors.
Are they gonna
Vitality
interview him?
await in the semi-final.
There are 2 zeros, and then there are 2 zeros, and then there was that. From somebody who played in it, what was that like? It seemed crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was.
Oh, they're happy.
It was something.
He's like 17, right?
Words. Watching you on this stage,
That's
big
insane.
stage, big arena. What has it been like so far, knowing you're going through to the semi-finals?
It's very nice. I'm Spodek and going to semi-finals against Vitality. That's nice.
What were you prepared to
Vitality.
take on Vitality in the semis? What will you do differently to take on Vitality?
No, I don't know. We just try to win. That's it.
Yeah,
Hey, listen,
just try
that's
to
how
win,
you
bro.
do it. That's how you go
Damn
forward.
straight.
Fabulous play. We love watching it. Bazinho,
Oh, good for
put your
them.
hands
Good for
together
them.
for the Mongolz. Playing Vitality here tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Mongolz versus Vitality. That's gonna be a good matchup. That's gonna be a good game too. Get to see Rops as well. So much spam, so much. That's heartbreaking, man. No, Techno popped off that game. For sure. 25 minutes till next game. Should I get coffee, chat? Should I leave this on? Should I leave this on though, or no?
Well, if you can't imagine it, you can believe.
You want me to leave this? Just leave it on? Just let it run?
To Eternal Fire, they have been.
Alright, I'll be back,
shut
chat. Okay,
down
I'll be
on
back.
map
If someone
2
asks
of
to
what
say,
gave us a barn
I'll be
burner
back.
of a series.
It
All
wasn't
right, we're back.
until the teams were basically getting double digits each, until we saw the match that we expected, the back and forth, the misplays, the big moments of just multi-kills. That was the matchup we were expecting from the get-go.
It was unfortunately a little too late from the side of Eternal Fire, right? Completely demolished on their own map pick, had to claw their way from behind on Mirage, managed to get it into OT, and then had their opportunities, had a couple of map points even on Mirage, but just the resilience from the Mongolz was too strong today.
Let's talk a little bit about that pace change-up too, because it feels like they threw a bit of a change-up, a curveball, if you would. Josh, tell me about how they approached it the deeper we got into overtime.
Yeah, we got into overtime. We see these stacks on that A site, for example. We see Techno 4K getting set up for that bait. One round in Shadow, another round at that sandwich area with a perfect bait. You know, Eternal Fire kept trying their luck at that A site, and they were outplayed on some of these moments. You get to that next overtime, you get that extra timeout, you get to talk about the situations going on, and honestly, that was perfectly played by Mongolz to be able to set the trap.
They had some good reads in OT, right? Like in some of those rounds, they're playing 2 rifles, Shadow. That's when Eternal Fire goes for the A execute, and they sprinkle in double up, which didn't work every single time, but it's a good counter to the default. So it's all about, okay, if you think they're going to default, break it with a double up. We think they're going to execute now. Let's have some sort of a bait setup in the site where, you know, there's a guy hiding that they won't expect that's going to be able to multi-kill. And in the end, that was the difference maker for the Mongolz.
Yeah, and individually speaking, Mongolz had to show up today in bigger ways probably than they've had to in a long time. Again, we talked about this being an environment that they're not used to. So when it came down to it, when it came push to shove, who stuck out to you?
I would say Techno 4K, actually. He's statistically one of their worst performers. And here we see him taking the space on A, we see him taking the space on B, just taking the control of the extremities, letting his teammates know what's going on. Sometimes it works in their favor. Sometimes Eternal Fire kind of figures it out and they come back anyways. But getting set up for those baits, going for those opening kills, he was very successful for those guys, especially once we get into the overtime rounds.
Yeah, it did feel like the trio of him, Blitz, and 910 had the most impact in some of those rounds. When 910 a little bit more so maybe on Anubis than on Mirage, but yeah, they came out swinging, right? I mean, they played to win from the get-go. They weren't playing scared. I think that's what sort of put them ahead of Eternal Fire today, who just came out really flat.
And there's a reason I asked you guys about who you really thought stood out in this matchup, and that's because our DHL MVP vote starts now. your DHL MVP, which you can use your Twitch channel points to go ahead and get your vote across, because we do have some pretty awesome candidates up here, all coming from the side of Mongolz.
Yeah, you bring up 9-10, you bring up his Anubis, but also on that Mirage game, we saw him on that CT side, shifting up his positions, getting over that A site, not being afraid of whatever executes coming, pushing in past that ticket to that triple box, going for those kills over on the, Eternal Fire players coming up connector, coming up A ramp. So really big performance from him.
And Blitz, the captain, also had moments on both maps, really. You see some of the entries here on Anubis, did good work on the CT side as well. But this is a guy who seems to almost always keep his poise, keep his cool, right? Able to put himself in some of those forward positions, be the playmaker for his team.
Yeah, and what can you say about a Techno 4K? He was all over the place like he owned the place even.
Did he get any 4Ks though? That's the big question. But yeah, we see him doing a little bit of everything, just like Blitz. We see him getting set up for these bait kills. We see him going aggressive on B holes on that CT side as well, getting some of the entries on that T side. So really all over the place for him, but leading by example.
And make sure you get those votes in. We'll catch up with the winner of that vote tally towards the end of the grand finals. We'll get them up here on the desk and, really kind of pick their brains. Speaking of picking brains, let's go ahead and pick that of Mr. Techno 4K. Hey, congratulations, man. You're in the semis.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, tell me about this matchup right out of the gate. Tell me about how it meant to you to get up on that stage.
It was amazing feeling, of course. At the stage, we're from Asia. It's the first team. We're the first team in the Spodek in the history, I think. And it was great.
I have a question. It was a close game on Mirage, multiple overtimes, right? You guys also had a close series last time you were in an arena in Shanghai, right? Did how that game went teach you something about how to approach this series today?
I think from the last time at the Shanghai, we maybe a little bit comfortable at the stage. I mean, and it was so many rounds. We lost the important rounds. I mean, then after we won the first round at the Mirage, and fourth round, and after round, which we just kind of struggled. Yeah.
Talk to me about the T sides versus the CT sides. It seemed like they came a little bit easier all the way until, I guess, the overtime rounds where you had some good CT side reads. But walk me through what was so different about T side that made it easier for you guys.
I think that's our team's the individual skills, the players' individual skills. It was better on the T side, I think.
I think for you guys as well, going into tomorrow, you're going to face Vitality. Obviously, you're not going to be scared of them. What is it that you think is key for you to be able to beat them tomorrow?
Just play like ourselves, play our own game, then not try to be shaky, and just we will do our best.
Fans around the world, fans in the Spodek, even here for the Mongolz. You want to tell them thank you or anything? Because they were definitely some fans of yours in here.
Okay, thank you.
Can't make that up.
And
that is that. Thank you very much, Techno 4K. Put on quite a show for us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I will.
Yeah, and as you can see, doesn't need many words to get the point across right there.
Man of little words.
Yeah, the Mongols are in general, straight to the point, taking care of business. That's what it's all about, Trace.
Yeah, that is what we're looking forward to, at least. And I do believe, in terms of looking forward, that's where we leave Eternal Fire, right? So this was the end of a run for Eternal Fire here, albeit they had to do it one of the harder routes possible to get to this moment. Tell me about that.
The long journey all the way through. They made it all the way into the Spodek. They get their arena game. It's been kind of a tough, difficult situation for them to be in these moments, or getting to these moments even to begin with. So, this is a big step up for them. They have that new roster, and it's all up from here. It was a slow start and a quick finish.
Yeah, it was that, minus the OVTs. Those took a little bit. Nonetheless, we are going to have that opportunity right now to hear from the Eternal Fire side. Major, stand by.
Major, commiserations, not the way you wanted this day to go, I am sure. Is there any first reaction that you have that could help us understand why you didn't feel like you were able to play your best game as a team?
Yeah, I think today was a bad day. Generally, I think Anubis on City side, a most of it, the city side was really power, like the communication. I think like the atmosphere maybe winners today. We didn't play like the level we used to play at studio or something else. To be honest, I think we may choke in front of the crowd, but it's just about experience. I believe that I have also 2 young players, and also first, like am I at this age, but also first time at Spodek. I felt good, but to be honest, there is a lack of communication on TeamSpeak. It was not like usually, and I think we just need to learn that and be better next time. But I'm pretty sure that we'll have another chance to play another matches like that in other events in front of crowd. So it's just about experience right now. Just thinking the big pictures that everything is fine right now, and we're just learning, and the process is important to understand that. Yeah.
Absolutely. Focus on the future. Thank you.
Well, the process is most certainly important, but eliminated is where we find Eternal Fire. So any sort of goodbye words you guys want to give in this moment?
I mean, it's unfortunate. It was a good run, but it was obvious this is not the Eternal Fire we saw so far in this tournament, right? I mean, Major being very honest, saying, you know, they probably choked a little bit, the atmosphere got the better of them. That's the thing, like, people are not going to forget how to play Counter-Strike, but a lot of it is just communication. Guys are going to focus too much on their crosshair, too much on what's going on. They're not going to talk as much. Your teammates now don't know what's going on. Your in-game leader doesn't know what to call, what is the reaction, what is the adjustment, and they were always a step behind, especially on Anubis in this series.
It became a feedback loop of sorts where they are missing their duels, they're missing their opening duels, they're whiffing shots like, you know, pistol round for Rakadion and Mirage, for example. Xanteras wasn't getting his opening duels either. He was whiffing some shots, and it creates this feedback cycle of missing shots in your own head. Then because you're in your own head, that's where all the communication issues come from. You're not communicating, then everything that Yanko just said all stems from that, and it all feeds into itself and just makes it such a hard thing. You dig a big hole and you can't get yourself back out of it.
Yeah, it's kind of like the machine ceases to function as it was designed to function. Now, for the Mongolz, they are going to have Vitality coming up. We did hear them talking a little bit about that. But for us, it's Virtus Pro and Spirit in this Spodek. Anything you guys can give me on that one before we head in?
Trace, this is a signature David versus Goliath matchup, right? VP, you know, the surprise package of the whole tournament, don't even have their full lineup. Flamus isn't here. They have Mir as a standing, going up against Donk and Spirit, the defending champions. I mean, an uphill struggle is going to be an understatement.
Uphill both ways, Josh.
If I added anything to that, I would just spoil it. So I'm going to leave it at that. Yeah, David and Goliath, for sure.
Yep, Goliath v. Goliath. That's what we're looking for here at the Intel Extreme Masters. But first, let's go ahead and take another quick peek backstage.
Hello, Donk. I just wanted to get a quick vibe check with you because last time you were here, you did something pretty legendary, right?
Mm-hmm, yes.
What kind of memories does this hall make you think of?
Nothing, to be honest.
Not the insane rating you put up versus FaZe? Not your first ever MVP, your first trophy?
It's great feelings, but I don't think about it.
How much have you changed over the year, right? You've now won a major. You've got multiple MVPs. You've got a major MVP as well. How different do you feel from this time last year?
I feel more confident. And that's it, I think.
And how confident are you going to take down VP today?
Will see? It
Thank you.
depends on our team performance.
Well, we will see indeed. Thank you so much, Donk. I'll let you get going.
Hi, it's Bob with Face It. The official broadcast is better than ever on Face It Watch. Yep, that's right. Switch it up with the POV selector. 4 angles, your choice. From the main broadcast to your favourite player's view. And it's available on the Face It app and Chromecast. But wait, there's more. Keep watching, keep winning. That's how we roll. Watch IEM Katowice while having the chance to get skins and Face It points. Look at this beauty. Change the channel and control how you watch.
Bit is here already, even though Navi's match is tomorrow. But what's it like being back in the Spodek?
Yeah, very nice to play Spodek because previous year we skipped it, so I enjoyed to play here.
It's always a good atmosphere. Now, of course, you're waiting for your opponent. Can I get a prediction out of you? Do you expect to be playing VP or Spirit, and why?
To be honest, I think we'll play Spirit, especially Virtus.pro playing with stand-ins, so most likely it will be Spirit. Also about this place, I can say that it's a bit cold here.
Yes.
So I hope tomorrow will be not like this.
Yeah, well, you could play in a coat, I guess.
Yeah, like this?
No, probably not. Yeah, thank you.
Oh yes, the reigning champions, they are in the building. It's Spirit taking on Virtus.pro, as Janko so aptly put it, David versus Goliath. My name is Ferris Biz, joined by Moses and Pimfrey guiding us through this one. This is going to be an uphill battle for Virtus.pro, to say the least, because what's the elephant in the room, Jason? What's the situation?
Well, the elephant in the room, obviously, is that Flamus is no longer going to be on the stage, obviously visa issues. So after qualifying for the playoffs with the new VP lineup, he departs. They bring in Mir, their old friend, who's been on the team before. So a stand-in situation for VP today.
Obviously a bit of a shame after having done so well in the group stage. I think everyone was a bit surprised by the fact that VP made it to the playoff. And then again, you know, bringing in a stand-in to the playoff, that's never going to be an advantage. But I guess there's nothing to lose now. So you got to be a little bit careful.
I think in that sense, it's actually, I agree with you. It is kind of cool because on one sense, Virtus.pro coming to this event, like what you want to see out of VP after last year is like, just show me that you've turned the ship around. Just show me that you're on a good path. And this lineup accomplished that. And it's a shame we don't get to see their first stage game. A shame they don't get that experience. But in one sense, yeah, VP, you've accomplished kind of the goal you would have come into Katowice with, which is show that the changes we made in the offseason are positive.
How much of a problem is this realistically going to be for them, Jacob? Because Flamus, Famir, what's the situation, do you think, with the positioning, with the tendency, with the play style? Sure, as Jason said, you know, Mir is familiar with some of the members of this VP squad, but is this the worst case scenario for them?
It's not the worst case, you know, given that Mir have been...
It's pretty close, though.
Yeah, it's pretty close, you know, in a sense. Flamus also, as a player, has done well for himself. I think he's a big talent. They signed, obviously been trying to integrate him into the lineup, but, you know, the VP we saw in Copenhagen to kick off the season and the VP we've seen here in Katowice, they also changed up some positions. So I think they're already in a groove right now of not necessarily sure of how they want to approach the game and where players are playing. So I think they're a little bit more flexible and a little bit more open to changes. So it's not the worst case scenario, but as you said, close to it.
I guess the question is always going to be, are they just going to plug and play him into the positions, or are they going to try and adapt things to make him a little bit more comfortable? In this situation, I would say go plug and play. The difficulty is Flamus takes a lot of your aggressive positions, a lot of your space-taking positions. Mir's not exactly a stranger to that, not exactly been effective in it in the past when he's been on the team, but I think the bigger problem, it's going to put so much more pressure on Electronic to feel like he has to call a perfect game and probably initiate more than he currently does when Flamus is playing.
Well, perhaps we can get some answers to our burning questions. It's Fame, courtesy of Shocks.
Fame, let's immediately talk about the, I want to say issues, of course, the fact that Flamus isn't able to play, that Mir is coming in, and how you are approaching it as a team.
I don't know what to say. It's a visa problem on Flamus, so he couldn't be here for the playoffs because of the, I don't know how to explain, visa problem. And
I know the reason. I just wanted to ask kind of, how are you going to approach it? Is Mir going to just take his positions, or is there more going on?
Actually, he has maybe almost his position, so it's not that hard for us. But yeah, we have only 1 day to train, I think, and we're just gonna see in the game. We're gonna enjoy it today, and we're gonna see how it goes in the game.
Yeah, it's I guess a bit of a mindset shift, right? Because you had such success in the group stage, and now how do you make the best out of this, knowing that Spirit is an incredibly hard team to beat, even if you would have been with your full lineup?
I think I can say that we are 100% sure we can win them today or not, but we played a lot of practice games against them, and we know each other very well, I think. And we're just gonna see in the game. We just need our best individual form, our best everything clutches to win, and I hope we're gonna win today.
Good luck.
What do you make of that one, Moses? Is that the way that, you know, VP should be reacting to this?
Yeah, I think basically it didn't seem like he was putting a whole lot of pressure on himself to win, which is always great. And yeah, I think I like that he was at least honest, where he's just like, we're not winning if we don't have any kind of crazy individual performances, because you're going to need some good stuff tactically. The problem is there's just no advantages for them, so you have to have those elevated individual performances. Icy with the AWP can have a lot of impact. You need those guys to pop off if you want any chance.
Yeah, that's just the way it is going to be for VP today. You also consider the opposition, of course, in Spirit, which we'll get into, but I almost would say that had it been any other team in this playoff, I would give VP a realistic shot at making the game competitive. But fact of the matter is, you're facing Donk, you're facing these strong individuals in Spirit that arguably right now are the best team in the world. So it's tough to imagine a world where VP can win. So it's all about, you know, getting off to a good start and then hopefully make the game competitive to a point where maybe Spirit will crumble a little bit.
Well, Jacob, you've been doing a little bit of research on the VP squad. So if you'd like to ever so gracefully waltz on over to the telestrator, because you've got a little bit of Dust 2, obviously a map that Spirit, they absolutely love to play. But what's the takeaway from the VP side?
I mean, it's a round that is going to showcase how simple Counter-Strike can be. You know, in all its essence, it's a Dust 2 game, so it is a little bit simplified. But this is what I want to see from VP today as well. I want to see simple Counter-Strike, but effective Counter-Strike. So if we jump into the round, we may as well just fast forward a little bit to set the scene right here for you guys. As you can see, the round as it is right now, there's not a lot of money, not a lot of stuff bought into the VP scenario. It's a couple of pistols, there's a couple of grenades. But the thing is right here, as you can see on the minimap, right now Eternal Fire are playing a very passive setup, you know, a 1-1-1 setup, which is very normal on Dust 2. And that's something Electronic loves, because that means that EF is giving VP a lot of space. And what EF have done so far in this tournament has obviously been great. What VP has done even better on their T side is that they do the basics, but they do it to a high level. Again, around where there's just a couple of pieces of utility, just a couple of pistols, they realize they're gifting a lot of space right now on towards short, and instead of waiting and waiting and waiting, they go into a set execute and they do it from the get-go. And this is where it gets simple, right? It's just a couple of grenades, a couple of flashes, but look how effective it is against EF. Voxic being flashed out of position, not comfortable taking the duel anymore, and all of a sudden now you have control over the bomb site with the Tech 9s, with the pistols, you get the bomb down and you give yourself a winning chance. Again, it's not like there's a deep strategical reason into this. It's not like it's a perfect execute or something where you dive into it and be like, that's new, that's great. It's just very simple but very proactive Counter-Strike coming in for VP, and they end up winning the round. So if they can simplify the game against Spirit today to this level, maybe, just maybe they have a chance.
Do you think that Spirit will let them get away with that?
No, that'd be my next point. Would be like, yeah, it's all correct, but the question is always, is Spirit going to, are they going to sit that far back each and every round, especially on a map like Dust 2, which you just broke down? We know Donk's going to like to get aggressive. They like to challenge on catwalk. They like to be disruptive. So not a whole lot of time, I think, for VP to get those like pure, clean executes, nice and easy as they'd like them.
Well, before we do dive into the Spirit side of the equation, we need to head down to the sidelines to check in with our casters. It's Harry and Hugo.
We're getting ready for our second quarterfinal of the day here in the Spodek Arena. It's going to be Team Spirit versus Virtus Pro.
Yeah, and a very exciting one. You know, Team Spirit, this was the city, the place, the arena that made the world familiar with Donk. It was here that he had his breakout performance in 2024, securing the trophy. Now looking for back-to-back titles. This guy wasn't just content with breaking records for rookie events. He broke the record for events ever, let alone in your debut year. So yeah, it's feeling like sky's kind of the limit for Donk and Team Spirit here as they try to do something very few squads have ever done before and get their name on these steps twice over, back to back.
Yeah, not going to be an easy run through this bracket though. VP, can't underestimate them, and Na'Vi waiting in the semifinals as well. That's always an exciting head-to-head. But if Spirit want to get there, if they want to cement their name on the stairs yet again, they have to take down VP, they have to take down Na'Vi, and they have to run through to a BO5 grand final on Sunday.
Yeah, of course, it's only Fnatic back in 2015, 2016 that have been back-to-back champions here in Katowice, and it's kind of crazy looking at these images to just think about how far Spirit have come since that moment. It was a bit of a roller coaster throughout 2024, let's be real, but they had a statement end to it, lifting their first major as well.
Yeah, 1 year ago in Katowice, this was kind of like the welcoming party. It was showing that Donk was the real deal. It was like Shiro made the right decision in his decision of switching over to this roster. It kind of was just like, okay, Spirit's here, they're going to be a tough team we have to contend with all year. Ups and downs throughout the the year, but obviously that peak of winning the major and now coming into Katowice this year, it's like this can't be a welcoming party, but it can establish them as the dominant team to beat moving forward into this year. Na'Vi was the best team last year, but Spirit, they might again just put a target on their back right out of the gate.
Yeah, and I think that's what they want to do, obviously, coming into Katowice. That's what they want to do against VP today. Obviously, win the entire tournament. Another thing could be Donk as well. We spoke about him being the MVP last year, putting up a 1.70 rating. This year, he's been a little bit more, I can't say cold. A 145 is ridiculous still, but to a point where he can be talked to a point where he's not straight up dominating every single game. And right now, Spirit, you know, the reason they're playing the quarterfinal is that they have lost a game so far in this tournament. They did go down to Na'Vi, so it's not the same unbeatable Spirit coming into this game as we perhaps saw in the final and the semifinal last year.
Well, unbeatable for Virtus Pro, probably. That's
VP, yeah.
I would say, too, like, think about it as well. What Donk said to you in the interview earlier, where you just said, what's the difference between you as an individual from then to now? And he just said, I'm more confident. And now Spirit also has the confidence of a major trophy in their cabinet. You know, they have that in their back pocket. So you come into this and you're more confident, you're more comfortable with each other, and you know what you can achieve as a team. I think this team is more dangerous this year than it was last year.
I would disagree with what I've seen so far based on the statistics in front of you, because I think there's one issue with Spirit so far in this tournament, and that it has been the Donk show. I know it always is the Donk show, but normally you'd be like Shiro, he has a game or two where he steps up, you have Sontic stepping up. Again, you can look at the stats and you can digest them, and you can always, you know, be a little bit, you know, in the sense that it's just stats, it's just numbers, look into the context of it, but they do rely an awful lot on Donk. That was the overall stats for the tournament. T-side though, Donk is rated 165, the next on the team is around 1. Donk is the only player right now creating anything whatsoever for Spirit on the T-side. So my question is, if Donk is having one of those games where he's perhaps not popping off, where he's not feeling it, it doesn't happen often, what else is there to show right now for Spirit on the T-side? Because so far this tournament, there's been nothing.
Well, I would say just to touch on that, because I think maybe on the T side you might be a little bit correct. We saw the Astralis series. Astralis actually did a really good job of neutralizing him on defense, especially on Nuke. Had a game plan to keep him harassed, keep him pinned down, and they did a very, very good job. But then Chopper popped off, and Magix and Zontix then picked up. So they have the pieces in the right circumstances, and everyone's playing well. I think you don't need an individual pop off to make up Donk's loss. That's where you look at Spirit as a team and are like, your protocols and the way you guys shift around the map and the way you communicate and handle situations, they can overcome anyone.
And part of that story also, as you said, they're playing VP today. So even if they're only playing at 60%, 70%, maybe even 80%, that should be enough. But I'm looking long-term right here. You're heading into a potential semifinal against Na'Vi, who you already lost to. If anything right now, Spirit should use this game to get comfortable on stage and farm some confidence.
You've already lost to him, but you have beat him 6 out of 8 times. So, you know, that's, I think they're still going to be pretty confident going into the semifinal.
Circling back to the Donk conversation as well, obviously we talk about, you know, Spirit having the potential to be only the second ever team to get back-to-back Katowice trophies here. And looking at the numbers, Donk would obviously be at the forefront of the MVP discussion, and he would join Olaf as the only player to do it back-to-back as well. And this is only within a year of him even entering the Tier 1 scene. It's kind of insane.
I feel like he has established himself right now as obviously the best player in the world. We had the conversation last year, you know, Monisi was in the conversation, Saiwu for a point of time was in the conversation. I feel like right now, if you take a temperature check of all these players where they're at right now, Donk is undisputed the best player in the game. The impact he's having, as I said before, I believe his rating on the T side so far in this tournament is 160 plus, which is absolutely insane. So coming into this game, there's no doubt that we get to see the best player in the world take on the server.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because it is kind of like, is that ever going to slow down? Like, that is kind of, I guess, the question we just have.
It always will. You know, people forget that it always will slow down. You said the same about Olaf Meister. We said the same about Cold Zero. We said the same about Astralis. Are they ever going to lose? I'm not saying it's going to happen anytime soon, but it always will. It's just a question of time.
They were always like mid-20s, though, when we had those conversations. This kid's 18, so, I mean, whatever. Yeah, I think, you know, he's obviously such a force for this team. And yeah, there is probably an element of over-reliance on him. But again, as long as it's consistent, like, why would you go away from it? It's not just like relying on him to get the numbers, but you're also relying on him because you're putting so much resources into making sure that he has that success, that his skill can be unleashed in the server. And that's all looked perfect. I mean, you can't really complain about it.
Well, before we do continue the Spirit side of the conversation, let's get a few words courtesy of Magix.
Magix, big day back in the Spodek, up in your quarterfinal versus VP. Generally, what's it like being back in the Spodek where you got wonderful success last year?
Well, it's definitely great because it's the first tournament with the crowd since the beginning of the year. And last time we played with the crowd was at the Shanghai Major, and we're happy to be back.
I can imagine it was kind of the start of everything for Spirit, but where do you find yourself in terms of level now? Of course, we had the Na'Vi match, which wasn't exactly how you'd want, a couple of maps perhaps as well. Where's the level at? Where did the improvements need to come from?
Well, basically we are bad, but you know, the game is pretty much random and every day is a different day, so we can like do anything, win anything or lose anything.
That's a nice way to look at it, but